Okay, alright. Kita start macam biasa dengan clap.
1,
2. Okay, bapak off sync. I'll take it. Hai, selamat datang ke
BorakSpace.
Start off with very hostile events, very hostile events, throwing shots at each other. I love that. I love that.
Aku actually agak gementar.
Asal kau gementar?
Kita ada Zim kat sini.
Bukan setakat kita ada Zim kat sini, tapi kita juga ada Ellie kat sini.
Yes.
Hi, welcome guys.
Welcome guys.
Thank you.
Hello. Thank you sebab kerana meluangkan masa korang yang sangat berharga tu untuk berada di sini.
Oh
my
wow.
God.
Macam Friday evening macam relax sikit lah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Kita
exactly.
baru settle semua-semua kan.
Betul.
Yes. Aku nak ingatkan kepada korang, Zim ni merupakan kawan sekolah aku.
Damn.
Yes. Kita orang main bola sama-sama.
Betul.
Section 5.
Yes, section 5.
Damn.
Budak hot.
Sevian.
Sure. Sure.
Orang kata lah, aku tak tahulah.
Orang kata lah.
So Azim, aku bermain bola dengan dia. Aku tengok macam mana dia daripada kecil
Sampailah kecil.
sampailah.
Sebab aku tak pernah besar kan.
Yes.
Faham.
Sebab aku tengok dia struggle. Budak kecil ni macam mana dia nak wakil bola kat sekolah yang ramai tinggi tu. Gila dah budak ni.
Tapi korang tak perasan lah, like setiap pasukan bola sepak sekolah mesti ada 2-3 budak kecil.
Yes. Tapi yang kecil tu yang power.
Oh yeah. God damn.
Budak ni buat skill bodoh time main tournament. Lepas satu dia nak buat skill tak dapat, dah lepas.
Damn.
Nike level up race.
Yes doh. Nike Cup, kita orang main Nike Cup.
Oh shit.
Yes, kita
Okay.
orang dapat nombor 2.
Aku kalah kot. Kau form 5.
Yes,
Ya, kau form 5 time tu dia form apa?
Form 4.
Form 4.
Oh, dia 1 year younger.
Yes.
Panggil dia abang dulu.
Oh, panggil dia.
Salam.
So korang like that kind of school culture.
Yes, salam cium
tak,
tangan.
Wow.
Not judging at all.
Wow.
Tidak, tapi aku selalu datang rumah dia lepak, kita
Balik
orang
sekolah,
main
jalan.
gitar sama-sama. Dia suara sedap doh.
Oh god
Dia
damn.
serius.
Tapi Haris punya lagu yang dia buat tu sangat cute tu kan.
Ya betul.
Dia memang ada karakter yang macam lagu tu lah. So daripada awal pun Never Shot
Never Shot Never.
So semua memang macam lagu yang dia buat. So bila dia macam tu, aku cakap memang Haris lah.
Oh god
Dengan
damn.
lagu
Yes.
Oh
So
god
tak terkejut lah.
Ya doh, Zee.
Nice doh,
Aku rasa
Haris.
kau seorang je tahu that side lah. And cakap kat depan orang.
God damn.
Sebab ada orang hentam-hentam tapi orang tak tahu kan background. Memang kau minat lagu macam tu kan.
Yes.
Faham?
Betul.
Okay. I got a little bit more of your backstory. I love this. And we also have Ellie right here, ladies and gentlemen. Ellie, I would say macam apa, you play football regularly. Okay, but that's like what I know as a base.
Okay, so right now or before this, I've always played football socially with my friends.
Okay.
But I first started playing football with my girlfriends because before this I was a lawyer.
Oh,
So we
okay.
have Malaysian bar team, Malaysian bar football team. So kita orang macam every alternate year kita orang akan lawan the Singaporean lawyers lah.
Uyo.
So that's how it started. So I main futsal dengan my friends and then macam dekat law school one of the girls macam, hey, you want to play for Malaysian bar football team? Patut macam I tak pernah main 11 aside, but you know what? I'm very familiar with the game because I've been watching football ever since I was a kid. So macam okay lah, try. Give it a try. My coach placed me as a striker. Obviously, I rasa like any new players akan macam try out striker position. I hate it because I tak boleh rembat goal.
Okay.
But the moment he placed me on left back position, I rasa that was the position meant for me. Sebab I have the speediest leg in the team and I would always be faced with the speediest winger. And the right wing is always the paling. And
Paling
I
laju.
thought that is my
Okay.
position for life lah.
And then after
But
that,
fast forward, I don't only play football. Right now I present about football on Astro Arena.
oh
Posting,
damn.
That was
Let's go.
weird because a change from lawyer to what I do now, but I freaking love it.
Yeah, I see a lot of lawyers drop out or stop
Let's
their
not talk
profession.
about
Tapi selalunya dia macam Sarah.
Yes,
Belajar.
Sarah McLubis, she also studied law and after
Yes.
thought that acting.
Yeah,
Acting,
but she's going back to legal, but not as a practicing lawyer. I just met because
Yeah.
I'm working on an indie project with her.
Oh.
Secret.
Alah, tak
Damn.
sebuting cerita
Small
Tapi
world.
acting lah, like macam yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
oh shit.
Okay, adakah orang yang ambil law ni in the end dia akan tahu berlakon?
Kita orang
Maybe.
kena berlakon kan?
Maybe.
Because aku
Maybe.
rasa dekat atas tu korang kena yakin and berlakon
Betul.
untuk
You gotta
menunjukkan
fake
dia
it.
salah and
Betul, betul,
tidak.
betul. Kau tahu what I've been
Jadi
doing
karakter tu,
on my sleepless nights. Kau tahu what I've been doing? I've been watching Suits. And aku tengok kan, I'm not sure if these guys are real.
That is the glamorous glamorous side.
Okay,
They
faham.
don't see the side, the sad side, you know, yang macam yang kena marah dengan boss, kena marah dengan senior partner, kena marah dengan judge, kena marah dengan client, kena marah dengan court staff. Oh, they don't see that. They don't show you that. They show you all the pretty stuff on Suits, man. Everybody wants to be a lawyer after they watch it.
Ya guys, sebab I tengok diorang semua kena marah je setiap episode. Bapak depresi sial. Stop. So I would like to paint a premise here to the audience here. Right now we have here like two football superstars in their own realms. Zim is more in the freestyle aspects of things and Ali is more of the whole football and also presenting and everything stuff like that. Yeah. So we're taking a whole new different aspect, not just for multimedia kids but also kids yang minat sukan and they want to make it to a career and everything stuff like that. So I guess that's why we kind of brought you guys here on a male version and a female version.
Sebelum tu saya nak tanya lah, favorite team.
Oh, okay. Kita nak start argument ni ke?
Favorite team.
Okay, alright. Kita akan start dengan bloodbath nampaknya. Okay, Harid MU. Alright, Zim, favorite team kau?
Kalau kau bukan
tak
MU,
tengok
Zim.
bola tu.
Okay, kau suka lah. Sebab aku selalu nampak kau pakai Leipzig.
No, tu sebab Red Bull.
Okay,
Aku
faham.
suka
Thank you Red Bull sila tengok.
Barca.
Barca.
Tapi masa
tak
Messi,
fair
Aku
lah.
dah agak dah ni semua sebab Messi.
Messi,
Tak
Iniesta,
fair.
Xavi.
Itu
siapa
akan
lagi?
ke sana.
Coming from Manchester United fan, nak cakap semua sebab Messi. One of the biggest reason you support MU because of Ronaldo. You cannot
Hey,
deny
sabar. Nanti kita ke sana. Sabar. Okay.
Lepas tu dah lah dibuang Ronaldo Sel. Kau asam tu.
that. We'll go there later.
Kau ajar tu.
Okay. Dengan cerita macam ada bawa-bawa Arsenal, betul ke?
Kita tengah orang kata on a good ride.
Okay.
So masa ni lah nak mengaku.
Betul.
So yes,
Kau tahu tak?
I memang support Arsenal since I was 9-year-old.
Wow.
Damn,
Because of my
loyal.
dad.
Yeah,
Loyal.
betul.
Aku patutnya dah datang hari ni pakai sports jersey as well. Aku nak pakai jersey
Tapi
Chelsea
dah
aku.
ketat.
And then I pakai and then macam tengok diri kat cermin kan.
Tak yalah.
Nah, not this season bro.
Not this season though.
Not this season bro.
Teruk sangat tu Chelsea. Aku
Ya,
tak tahu
aku
kenapa.
tahu lah babi. Tak payah cakap lah.
So 9 tahun saya tahu yang saya suka Manchester United keluar daripada perut mak aku. Tak, serius. Aku tak tahu macam
Lost you terus.
aku tak tahu macam mana macam aku boleh suka MU, tapi macam ada sekali tu aku main game kena pilih team like aku macam terus MU. I don't know why. And aku tak suka pun merah ke apa. Aku terus
Sebab kau tak
pilih
nampak
MU.
colour.
Betul.
Harid colourblind.
Yes.
Okay.
So aku just pilih tu because aku tak tahu. Aku just rasa. And pada masa tu tiba-tiba Ronaldo datang. And aku terus like extra suka and all sebabkan MU. And yeah, itu je. Sampai sekarang.
Okay.
Disebabkan tu. Bukan sebabkan Ronaldo. Tidak Ronaldo tu macam letak icing on cake je. Macam tu.
Faham. You
Sure.
kenapa you
I
suka
ver- I-
Asal Arsenal.
You asal
Sebab
Arsenal.
ayah. My dad pun Arsenal
So
juga.
my dad and my little brother Arsenal, but my elder brother MU tau. So maknanya ada konflik kat situ
Betul.
dalam rumah. So
Lovely.
macam when I was a
Lovely.
kid, like everything either it was Manchester United or Arsenal. I'm gonna confess here, like obviously the first player yang I suka, obviously like it has to be David Beckham, right?
Betul.
Like it was
Ah,
the
okay.
superstar,
Handsome.
the most good looking, and dia punya free kick was damn good.
Betul.
Corner kick, and I was like, how do people that do that kind of crosses? I tak
Betul.
nampak any other players except him, but I don't know. I was only 8, tak faham. But actually, the first player that made me think that maybe I should start watching more of this team punya game, Alexander Lapp.
Okay.
Siapa?
Who just-
Terangkan Kak Hakim.
It's
Siapa
just,
dia?
okay, I'm just gonna say that. So orang akan kata macam Thierry Henry and all that, right? I lived through that era, tapi I tak faham lagi bola in that sense. It's just that Alexander Lapp punya kind of dribbling and composure and the way they link up play. Okay, this is just me like macam I'm trying to understand. So I tanya my dad like, who's that player? Then my dad explained, and I just followed that club until he moved to Barca. He had to move to your club. All the good Arsenal players had to go to your club.
Kan.
Nice.
Tak payah
But
buat
I
apa-apa pun.
understand.
Mesti.
I understand why. So like you, why Barca?
Messi.
Okay, so
Iniesta,
Messi was-
Xavi. Siapa
Yes.
lagi ya?
Ya.
Is it because
Ramai
he is
ni.
the same height around macam because he's also a short
You can relate lah.
Is
You
that
can
why? No,
relate
like it's
here.
not like a personal attack. Like, is
tapi-
that why? Macam we
Betul,
found
Barca masa
inspiration.
tu semua kecil-kecil.
Yes, betul.
Tak, sebab dia punya touch lah. Sebab I tengok player, I tak tengok club. I tengok macam mana dia main. So I tak support dia punya team. I tengok player, macam mana dia punya touch boleh macam ni.
Faham.
Macam mana dia boleh dribble macam ni.
Ah.
So player yang tu ada kat Barca. So kalau dia pindah tempat lain pun, mungkin pergi situ.
It's just that Messi memang 20 tahun kat Barca. You had to support Barca lah.
Tapi sekarang PSG lah.
PSG tapi still Messi gas.
Faham.
Tapi
He's leaving PSG though.
Dia nak pergi
yeah.
Barca balik kan?
Oh, dia lagi
Bukan
pasal
jadi
balik.
Dia dengan Neymar rumored to be leaving the club.
God damn.
Neymar
Pergi-
mungkin
pergi
masuk
mana?
MU.
Oh
masuk
my
mana?
god.
Dia masuk mana? Apa? Dia masuk balik Barca kan?
dia masuk Barca balik. Okay.
Ya.
Okay lah Barca lah
We
sekarang.
don't know.
Barca
Tapi
balik.
okay, aku nak tanya ini soalan untuk semua orang kan. Kenapa Messi tu? Kenapa tak Ronaldo? Okay, Messi atau Ronaldo? Kenapa Messi?
Are we
ini
gonna
boleh
have this debate?
Ini panjang gila.
Tapi you boleh, I percaya you boleh simplifikan debate ni. Come on Zim, I trust you.
Betul.
Messi dia karakter overall lah. Pada aku dia macam John Wick.
Okay,
Like
okay.
dia very calm, sangat relax and dia tak bagi tahu apa dia nak buat.
Betul.
Tahu-tahu menang.
Faham.
Daripada kau cakap banyak, bila kau okay lah
Tapi
CR.
menang juga.
No, CR kan dia cakap.
Okay.
Tapi dia letak beban tu dekat diri sendiri sebab dia cakap. Dia influencer. So orang tahu dia.
Yes.
So bila dia cakap orang nak apa yang dia cakap ni, okay, dia mesti dapat.
Faham.
Tapi bila tak dapat, dia pressure over tau.
Yeah,
Pasal
yeah,
dia dah
yeah.
letak
Kat dia
beban.
semua.
Yes.
Oh god damn.
So kalau kau tak letak, kau kalah, kau sedih, orang pun tak tahu kau sedih. So
Betul.
easy.
Damn.
Tapi kalau macam
Okay, faham.
faham kan?
Yeah,
So it's
Karak-
more of a philosophy of life daripada who he is as a person. Damn,
Yes.
god
Betul,
damn.
betul.
I like that answer.
Sebab dia diam je macam
Faham.
misteri gila dia.
Yes. Very. Itu sangat Messi lah. Tapi untuk aku tengok macam mana aku faham Messi ni seorang yang talented. Dia lahir-lahir bola keluar sekali dengan dia. Betul tak? Betul. Kalau kau tengok Messi, kau tengok dia main, dia tak
boleh,
perlu
orang
macam
tak boleh tiru.
Aku rasa dia dah memang kau dapat bezakan macam mana talented dengan orang yang bekerja keras. Aku nampak Ronaldo seorang yang bekerja keras.
Ya, betul.
Daripada dia kurus, tiba-tiba sekarang dia dah sadar.
Yeah,
And all.
yeah.
Aku rasa macam dia work hard untuk dapat dekat mana sekarang.
Yeah, aku work hard
Messi,
punya orang.
Bukan kau, aku cakap pasal Ronaldo.
No, aku cakap that's why aku sayang Ronaldo. That's why I'm all for him.
Yeah. That's why
dia-
pun aku suka dia. Sebab dia aku nampak macam mana dia work hard. And sekarang pun tahu dia tak ada talent tu because dia dah habis, dia dah tua. Benda tu tak ada tau. Talent tu dah kurang sikit. Dia mungkin dah kurang dia punya work hard ke, kita tak tahu. Tapi Messi aku respect dia sebab dia memang talented ah. Tapi kalau suruh pilih, aku akan pilih Ronaldo.
Okay.
Faham? Okay.
My response to this debate would always be
Siap.
this.
Hmm.
You relate to any of these player
Mhm.
depends on your own characteristic and how you live your life and
Faham.
how you can see that interpretation through these players punya characters.
Within yourself, you
it's
mean?
talents against hard work. It's always like when it comes to Messi and Ronaldo, is always talents against hard work. But then talent can't sustain if there's no hard work involved too.
Betul
Which
juga.
people don't see that because Messi doesn't talk about it that
Yes.
much, or he doesn't show about
Dia
it
tak
that
dia
much.
tak post gambar dia pergi gym.
Yeah, yes, tahu-tahu je ya. Yelah, tiba-tiba can take on 10 players on the pitch, right?
Yes.
But what I'm saying, I rasa macam if it really depends kita punya baggage in life or how we live our life. You could relate to Ronaldo character a lot more. You will go for that kind of player. Like he has to put in work. He doesn't have what Messi has, and everything else. I personally enjoy watching these two players in two different senses. I tengok Messi graceful, very artistic, pure art of football is interpreted through his dribbling on the pitch and everything else.
Betul.
You would enjoy that game in that way and you would love Messi in that way. But I love how Ronaldo portrays himself as an elite footballer, and that shows the high level of a pro athlete should aim for
Betul.
if they want to have that longevity of career what Ronaldo has.
Yes.
So in that sense, I memang truly a fan of both. But purely nak enjoy football, how I enjoy football, I would enjoy Messi's football more than Ronaldo.
Faham?
That is it.
Yeah.
That's just my conclusion.
I have something like very interesting to bring up because I watch a lot of like sports anime.
Blue Lock.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind?
Like Blue Lock, Haikyuu, Slam Dunk, anything like sports anime and down. But it was something macam you check up about being talented and hardworking, right? One thing I realized that every of these animes try to portray is that macam you check up, talent can only get you so far. And to say someone got the success that they got just because they were born talented seems like it's a discrimination towards their hard work.
You're dismissive of that.
Yeah, dismissive of their hard work. Because no matter what, no matter how talented someone is, they will not be where they are just on pure talent alone. Talent helps. Like you can understand mathematic algorithms much more easier. That's your talent, but you still have to work hard, right? And it's also the same with Zim lah. Like macam you Zim, like how did you start it to become this freestyle footballer? You even get sponsors now, right?
How did you discover your talent in freestyling?
Yeah, exactly.
Section 5.
But bila dia start? Bila dia start? Because Harik kata dia nampak kau struggle kan. Okay, let's pinpoint.
Dia daripada kecil sebenarnya lah. Daripada
Kau tengok abang kau ke? Sebab abang dia pun
Yes.
merupakan freestyler juga.
Oh, okay,
Betul.
alright.
So start dengan dia, tengok iklan Pepsi, Joga Bonito,
Yes.
semua yang Ronaldinho main
Mm-mm.
dengan orang lidi tu kan.
Oh yes,
So
I remember that.
sebab
Joga
dia
Bonito.
memang kalau tanya mana-mana freestyler pun dalam dunia, orang akan cakap start sebab dia lah.
Boleh faham.
Sebab dia player superstar, lepas tu dia buat freestyle. Cuma
Abang
freestyle
kau, you mean?
No, Ronaldinho.
Oh, Ronaldinho.
So dia like
Yes,
ambassador
yes.
for freestyle lah.
Betul.
Abang dia dan iklan Pepsi tadi. Sorry, hilang konteks tadi.
So start daripada tu, orang ingat freestyle ni just freestyle main dekat sebelum game start.
Yes, faham.
Warm up macam tu je. Orang tak tahu freestyle ni ada tournament dia. Dia ada
Betul.
dia punya rules semua bla bla bla.
Oh,
So from there ada satu doktor freestyler. Nak tengok? Doktor freestyle dia the first
Aku
guy lah
tahu.
yang buat freestyle as a career.
sounds like a rapper.
Doktor freestyle orang panggil dia. So dia main 1998, 1999 sampai 2006, 2010 last kalau tak salah. So daripada situ dia training dekat Titi Wangsa, kita orang pergi. Tiba-tiba dia tanya.
Malaysian.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Dia tengah cerita
Yeah,
pasal
yeah,
NBA player.
exactly, yeah.
So dia training, tiba-tiba dia macam siapa nak try buat skill. Lepas tu abang aku pergi. Try abang aku talent lah.
Faham.
Abang aku memang talented lah. So dia buat okay. Lepas tu habis kat situ. Lepas tu ada futsal punya tournament, Milo dulu.
Betul.
Dia buat show juga. Dia jumpa lagi aku dengan abang aku. So buat skill lagi. Lepas tu jumpa lagi. Tapi jumpa lain sebab kita orang nak main futsal.
Betul.
Dia buat show. Lepas tu lama-lama dia cakap ni macam boleh go je kan. So dia bawa kita orang buat show.
Wow. Aku tak tahu dua pasal ni.
Yeah.
Sekolah rendah.
Okay.
Form 1, Form 2 tu aku dah stop sebenarnya. Freestyle.
Betul.
Tak ada kawan. Tak ada kawan freestyle kan. So
Betul.
benda ni tak ada support system, macam susah sikit kan.
Okay,
So
alright.
daripada situ.
How did you handle your first show masa tu? Macam apa yang you expect? I mean, umur you berapa? You kata sekolah rendah?
8. No, bawah lagi lah bro. 6, 7 tahun.
6.
Damn.
Yes.
6 aku jalan pun jatuh. Memang timbang bola.
So masa tu buat show. Tapi freestyle dah ada dua. Satu freestyle, satu lagi ground move. Ground move, you buat skill tapi bola tu dekat lantai je. So masa tu aku buat show tu je. Bola kat lantai je. Aku just buat macam apa Caesar yang Ronaldo selalu buat tu lah. Bila kenal Messi aku tak buat dah
Anthony
benda tu.
dekat Manchester United duk fidget spinner kat belakang
Tak tahu kenapa dia buat macam tu. Aku nak marah dia.
dia pun discover kat talent dia.
Tak ada function tu.
You tengok you macam boleh relate lah. Tu aku masa 6 tahun tau.
Tu kena cut tu video tu sebelum dia buang bola tu. So daripada situ lah.
Tempat masuk.
Cantik. I like this.
So start situ freestyle and then stop. Lepas tu jumpa balik 2010 World Cup. 2010 buat show. Lepas tu start daripada tu gerak sendiri. Sebab dia pun dah retired kan. Dia dah tak main. So aku tengok iklan TM ke apa ada freestyler Malaysia. Wish, aku ada talent ni, kenapa aku tak ada dalam tu.
Faham.
So dekat situ freestyle dah satu benda yang serius lah. So aku cari balik kawan-kawan freestyle dulu. Start balik.
Wait, I don't understand. Kalau you kata Dr. Freestyle ni macam antara pioneer kan. But then when it comes to apa yang you nampak macam asal, why am I not in that? Kalau Dr. Freestyle has been
Tu semua anak
bringing you guys.
yang diajar oleh Dr. Freestyle.
Oh, okay.
Yes, selepas I.
Okay.
Faham.
Tapi sekarang macam like as compared to when you started and sekarang, you rasa how big or how massive ecosystem freestyle ni kat Malaysia or ikut? Sebenarnya kita dah terlambat beberapa.
No. Sekarang social media kan. So kita buat skill kat sini orang Brazil boleh tengok.
Betul.
Oh, that's true
So
juga.
senang. And then apa yang membuatkan, I mean dekat Malaysia ramai freestyler. Tapi aku macam pergi more international rasanya.
Faham.
Sebab simple je, cakap pakai just caption English, semua English, so diorang tak tahu kau dari mana. So diorang expect kau daripada Brazil, daripada negara mana.
Faham.
So benda tu yang buat kita tak ada gap kan. So orang ingat kita. So start daripada tu diorang start panggil aku pergi tournament luar negara, panggil aku mengajar dekat sini, dekat sana. Macam tu lah.
Dari segi nak travel semua kena pakai duit kan Zim. Sebab kalau contoh macam dah ada like community ke apa, mungkin dah ada
persatuan,
sponsor
bla, bla, bla,
and
yes.
all. Tapi kau cakap kau pergi seorang, mana kau dapat duit?
Oh, Aris pernah tolong aku juga dulu. Yang masa retweet tu kan.
Ya.
Masa tu nak cari dana untuk pergi Asian punya Championship. Ada surat invitation semua. So Aris tolong promote kan. Masa tu Aris superstar gila.
Yeah, faham.
So dapatlah bantu. Tapi tak cukup.
Tak cukup.
Niat tu ada.
Niat tu ada.
Sebab nak tolong dia orang.
Tapi duit halal lah.
Ajak aku kena tengok balik lah.
Sebab ada orang yang donate juga untuk pergi. So
sebab aku tengok dia punya struggle tu sangat lah. Sebab kau pun buat show dekat orang kata apa, dekat sini juga Bukit Bintang kan, untuk dapat duit and all.
Oh, you mean like Bukit Bintang yang freestyle kat tepi jalan?
Kat tepi-tepi jalan. Dulu setiap malam buat.
Shit.
So satu malam ada 200. Like, satu malam boleh dapat 200 kan.
Damn.
Sebab
Probably seen you before.
sebab benda tu macam selalu orang pergi mesti ada orang main gitar.
Betul.
Ya. So kita orang datang masa dia goreng tu, masa dia solo kan, macam main gitar, masa dia solo, time tu kita orang masuk buat freestyle. At first diorang macam okay lah. Tapi lama-lama macam Danny banyak dia dapat kan. Sebab diorang banyak. Diorang nak kena pecah berapa orang.
Buat freestyle ada background music lah kan.
Itu kan.
Sekarang bawa speaker je.
So start daripada tu kita rasa macam, sebab kita orang tak ada lesen, benda tu kena ada ni juga.
Oh, kau kena lesen nak perform kat Bukit Bintang tu?
Yes.
Oh, god damn.
Or else I think you can be considered buat public nuisance kot. So just want to make sure that what kind of performance yang
I
dibenarkan. So
see.
it makes sense lah untuk you kena ada lesen.
God damn.
So
Fair
buat. Lepas tu ada one time tu brother tu macam marah gila kita orang tengah main. Dia bawa 1 amp speaker, dia letak depan kita orang kan. Macam tak apa gerak je. Biar je.
Damn.
Pernah bro, aku tak ada duit dulu. Betul-betul tak ada duit kan. Macam mana lah, nak isi minyak, nak pergi Bukit Bintang je aku fikir. Pasal aku ada talent tu kan. Okay lah, nak pergi aku kena Adam pemata.
Adam.
Pergi kat dia aku minta, Adam pinjam RM2. Aku nak isi minyak pasal duit aku hilang, terjatuh kan. So aku dapat RM2, aku isi minyak, aku pergi Bukit Bintang, perform.
Dapat 200.
Dapat RM70-80.
Still lah.
Damn.
Itu lah sebab fikir macam apa je aku nak buat kan.
Faham.
Okay, dah ada talent tu, buat je lah. So daripada situ sampai jumpa Neymar tu, journey tu macam best lah daripada betul-betul.
Ya, aku jumpa Neymar.
Dia pernah jumpa
This is the
Tolong.
thing. I suka this one thing in our podcast where macam when Harid bring guests, I don't know. I memang nak discover them on the spot. Kau jumpa Neymar? There's some more days pun terkejut.
Neymar cium tangan dia tau.
Asyik nak cium kaki
Tak
dia.
masuk lagi.
Tak masuk lagi ni.
Tak masuk lagi.
Kau Azim, kalau boleh kau ceritakan kau punya journey daripada biasa ke Neymar.
Daripada biasa ke Neymar. Maksudnya daripada
apa mungkin macam mungkin Red Bull ke notice kau. Bukan Red Bull notice kau, orang lain.
dia aku pelik pasal aku punya consistency tu. Macam mana aku dapat benda tu? Sebab freestyler ramai gila sepanjang aku freestyle. Ada yang power, tiba-tiba lagi 2 tahun berhenti. Ada yang ramai, tiba-tiba berhenti. Tapi aku ada kat situ daripada dulu sampai sekarang.
Faham.
Yang tu pun aku pelik kat. Macam mana aku boleh stay?
Sebab aku rasa kau tengok something like macam aku ada talent aku guna. Aku ada talent aku guna. Contoh macam aku rasa macam aku ada talent tapi boleh buat duit ke? Tak kot, aku buat benda lain yang boleh buat duit.
You banyak tanya soalan lah.
Ya, kau aku ada talent tu benda ni. Buat duit.
Could you be like you the one type of guy yang macam ride or die, this is my talent. No matter what.
Yes.
Macam aku rasa aku dengan Harid ni kita orang ada too many cabang to explore. Sampai kita orang susah nak kata.
Betul.
Kalau
Decide yang mana
tak buat
satu.
benda ni, maybe boleh buat benda lain. Tapi you macam no.
Tak ada. Betul.
Yeah.
Setuju.
Sebab Logan Paul pernah cakap this one thing tau, like the greats.
Man, I can't believe you're quoting that guy.
Yeah. But Logan Paul pernah cakap the greats are not people who venture onto too many things. They venture on one thing and they pursue it until they die.
He rephrased that from Jackie Chan, by the way.
Okay, Jackie Chan said.
Betul tak suka Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, no.
Jackie Chan has said.
Well, Jackie Chan said in Mandarin.
Betul.
Setuju. Benda tu juga. Sebab pernah juga macam nak berhenti lah, nak main sikit lah. Nak main inilah. Cuma macam masa tu berjalan rasa macam malah lah nak start from zero balik.
Faham?
Buat apa yang kita ada je lah kan.
And also you rasa you dah invest your effort and your time and your energy.
Yes. And then aku punya aim untuk freestyle ni ada satu benda lah which is tak boleh bagi tahu lah nanti lah.
So macam Neymar lah. Macam Messi lah. Jangan bagi tahu dulu.
Okay. Tak boleh nak bagi tahu sebab aku tak nak orang expect.
Faham?
So apa yang aku dapat Neymar tak ada terfikir pun tu. Tak ada aim aku freestyle nak ni. No. Aku just buat ikhlas, passion, benda tu datang.
Betul.
So ada orang try to copy tapi dia nak jump. Maksudnya aku nak main tahun ni, tahun depan lah nak jumpa Neymar. Benda tu proses yang sangat lama.
Dia
Dan aku tak fikir pun pasal Neymar tu.
Itu bukan end goal you lah.
No,
Itu bukan impian.
Yes.
Basically nak cepatkan the process lah kan.
Cepatkan the process. And kalau you lambatkan the process, banyak bonus datang sebenarnya.
Faham?
Benda yang you rasa you tak fikir pun dia akan datang. Sebab you terlampau ikhlas dengan benda yang you buat kan.
Betul.
I
So
love it.
you sedut tau
Terlampau
benda-benda
ikhlas.
positif yang you dapat. So Neymar macam at first Neymar tu kan, bila dapat DM at first ada contest. Cakap Red Bull Neymar dia buat ni. Zim, kawan aku daripada Japan, try masuk kontes ni, Neymar punya junior Red Bull lah. So cakap, oh okay, letak je lah hashtag. Tapi aku tak tahu kenapa, tapi dalam hati aku rasa memang aku dapat. Memang dapat. Sebab macam benda tu compare dengan orang lain punya trick, bukan nak kata apa, sebab masa tu tengah peak tau race. So view aku post je 2 million, 3 million. So dia ada advantage untuk Neymar tengok lah.
Push dekat
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram.
Are you on TikTok tu?
Yes.
So sekarang you rasa macam engagement TikTok atau Instagram macam lagi like ke apa?
Instagram.
Oh, kau punya
Yeah.
Instagram
Yes.
Aku ni TikTok tu.
No, TikTok dia macam very random kadang-kadang.
betul.
Kalau
Yes.
they hit, they hit.
Yes, that's
And
also
then the
true.
pada aku lah, TikTok dengan Instagram dia punya ni tak sama. I mean,
yeah,
yes. So
yeah.
TikTok kena macam ni content dia. Macam direct gila kan.
Instagram orang yang follow you tu memang orang yang sama minat dengan you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Betul.
Tapi for me like my TikTok has been more blooming daripada aku punya own Instagram. I don't know why. Content sama.
Direct kot. Macam cakap je kan. Tak ada macam Instagram kadang-kadang orang post video yang ada cerita dia
cantik.
kejap.
Yeah,
kan. Orang
yeah,
malas.
yeah.
So TikTok macam
Yes. Faham. Tapi kan bila kau start, kau nak rasa aku kena record tu, kena post benda ni.
video. Freestyle dah lama. Tapi freestyle, kalau fokus on freestyle sahaja, takkan boleh pergi mana-mana lah. Sebab you imagine you do freestyle and then background dinding, buat skill. Dia tak ada reason untuk orang share you punya video. Tapi kalau you main futsal, you oleh orang. Let's say
Orang
aku
nak
oleh
tengok
kawan kau
reaction.
race. Kau akan share. Weh, kau tengok ni.
Kena
member aku
oleh
So benda tu pergi macam gila tu.
Okay, faham.
Ya. So daripada situ Neymar pilih. Okay,
Yes.
back to topic kan. Neymar pilih. Then dia cakap, Zim, okay, you dapat ni bla bla. Aku terus training. Aku tak fikir langsung. Aku just datang, jap aku dapat dulu Neymar. So training macam masa dia terkejut. Orang lain terkejut tapi aku tak rasa lagi masa tu.
Faham.
Macam sampai radio call, TV call, tak boleh brain tau. Maksudnya asal orang call lah. Sebab aku bukan macam work hard gila. Kalau kita work hard untuk satu benda kita dapat, lepas tu TV call kita rasa happy gila. So benda ni just bonus.
You tengok benda tu macam like, oh it's just another tournament. It's just another competition untuk you. So benda
Yes.
normal lah, another day lah.
Normal je. Sampailah TV call, sampai kakak aku cakap, ni Neymar tau. Mak aku cakap, Neymar arwah ayah.
Mak dia pun cakap,
Oh ya yeah. Start tu lah tengok sikit pasal Neymar. Tapi aku tak adalah gila-gila sangat.
Faham.
Macam happy.
Kalau Messi dia bawa gila.
Oh, Messi gila lah. So, yap. Lepas tu Neymar panggil pergi sana. Tim aku ada 5 orang. So, daripada Malaysia, Brazil, Azerbaijan, Nigeria, Chile, Bahrain, 6 orang.
Damn.
So, aku punya tim.
5 member kau dapat jumpa Neymar.
Ya, sebab dia select 6 orang je dalam dunia.
Tapi kawan aku tak pernah buat aku jumpa Neymar.
Itu daripada negara-negara lain betul?
Yes.
Negara-negara lain bukan orang Malaysia. Orang Malaysia satu je.
Dia kat sana boleh jadi kawan.
Ah,
Dia bukan bawa
damn.
kawan daripada
Kawan dia daripada
okay.
God damn.
Afrika. Kawan dia.
Kita semua follow cerita yang sama tau.
Yes. I dengar ni. Tapi I dengar macam nama-nama Melayu ni.
Dia sebut negara kau tahu.
After.
That's why pakai ni.
Ya, pakai tu. Ya, betul. God
So
damn.
daripada situ datang sana, kita tak ada chemistry kan, baru jumpa semua.
Betul.
Baru jumpa, lepas tu kenal macam tu, duduk satu rumah. Tapi diorang tahu lah video aku kan, so diorang nak belajar. So benda tu yang aku suka, bila aku pergi keluar aku tak asing. I mean orang kenal. So itu benda yang best.
Faham.
So tak awkward lah, kau
Yes,
selesa
yes.
sebab orang kenal, so senang nak buat kawan.
Betul.
Ya, so daripada situ main-main, kita orang menang 2 je kot. Dengan France, dengan Bahrain kot.
Uyo.
Kita ada menang, tapi tak lepas lah.
Faham.
Aku kat sana paling kecil tu. Macam bawa balik tuition tu. Serius.
What the?
Aku nampak video.
Come on, tuition come on.
Sebab ada budak-budak perempuan juga lagi tinggi bodoh benda.
Gila ke? God damn.
Itu aku respect Messi. Macam mana dia boleh lepas?
Faham.
Gila. Sebab diorang walaupun badan besar, let's say diorang tak tahu main, just badan je besar, pun susah kau nak ambil bola. Diorang tak tahu main Diorang just pegang bola, hold tangan kan. kita dah macam
You dah kalah fizikal.
dah kalah awal dah.
Physical advantage is also a talent.
Yeah,
The freaking talent.
Betul. So Messi, imagine Messi boleh lepas Ramos apa benda macam lepas je dia ni.
Otak dia bagus lah. Faham.
So macam tu lah. Lepas tu yang Neymar nak jumpa dia. Patutnya dia cancel. Dia kata PSG ada game apa lah. Semua macam down gila kan.
Awesome dia. Sorry.
Lepas tu tiba-tiba sebab aku under Red Bull. So Red Bull bagi hint lah. Cakap bawa Japan. So macam kita orang dah tahu Neymar datang. Tapi bila Neymar sampai, bro, dia punya guard aku rasa 100 orang 200 untuk jaga handle everything lah daripada dia keluar sampai masuk. Ni kan padang tu. So diorang berebut-rebut tau. Berebut-rebut masuk. Arab punya berebut memang aku jadi sardin.
Faham.
Okay, so,
Dia orang dah practice dah.
yes. Dan aku duduk belakang. Sebab aku bukan fanboy tau. Aku tak orang yang gila-gila tau. Walaupun aku jumpa Messi aku tak sure lah. Tapi yang lain aku tak pernah rasa aku nak sign, aku nak tamat. Tak pernah. Aku daripada dulu memang ada benda tu. So masa Neymar tu macam okay lah, dapat-dapat lah. Tak dapat, tak apa. Lepas tu tiba-tiba Neymar panggil aku punya team untuk pergi bilik dia. Macam,
Oh damn.
ada video semua. So tapi masa tu Red Bull ambil handphone tau. Dia tak bagi.
Wah hajar.
Dia ambil semua phone. Macam
Alamak.
record. Dia kata tak boleh, tunggu nanti. Mungkin Neymar punya ni kot, dia syarat dia kan. Dia tak nak orang record apa dia buat ke. So masuk bilik dia, aku ingat tak ada handphone langsung. Aku bagi jam tau dekat dia. Aku buat 1 jam
Betul.
dengan member aku, muka dia. So aku tak apalah, aku bagilah kan. Orang lain minta aku macam bagilah. Sebab aku cakap tadi aku tak berapa bukanlah tak happy, tapi tak terlalu macam
ya sangat.
ya sangat So aku bagi je lah jam dekat dia. Tak minta sign, tak minta apa. Tiba-tiba aku bagi, dia nak dia salam kan. Tu yang viral kan, dia
dia salam
tangan
tu. Aku bawa dia tangan dia.
sebab yang lain minta sign. Yang lain minta sign dekat baju, which is dekat baju tu dah ada dia punya sign dah.
Faham.
So dia marah nak sign berapa banyak. So aku macam aku tak buat apa-apa. Aku pegang bola aku, lepas tu bagi dia jam.
Aku buka dada aku siap.
Macam mana nak basuh siang.
Ayah
So
masuk.
dia aku bagi jam. Dia tengok, lepas tu dia salam, dia tanya nak sign tak. Aku blur macam tak apa lah. Lepas tu dia punya guard, ni bola. Okay lah, sign kat bola.
Faham.
So dah gerak. Macam tu je lah.
Damn.
Nak jual lah bola tu ni.
Tolong.
Uish.
Buka
beat kan?
Aduh.
Macam tu lah cerita dia.
Baik. Tapi pernah bermain sekali tak?
Tak.
Tak dapat Itu final
Itu final. Yes.
Faham.
Oh final dapat main dengan Neymar.
Final dapat main dengan Neymar.
Yang final dapat main lawan dengan dia. Aku punya aim memang nak oleh dia. Tu je.
Aduh.
Daripada first memang aku nak oleh dia je.
Faham.
You nak oleh Neymar ke you nak oleh Messi?
Neymar. Messi I tak nak.
Messi nak salam lah.
You nak Messi oleh you.
Yes.
Bagilah.
Gila tak suitnya Messi kan.
Faham.
God damn.
Aduh.
Bagus lah. Macam aku pun dengan Ronaldo aku dah tak. Aku dah biasa-biasa je lah. Sebab tahu dah sampai masa dia.
Nanti tu apa ni, suruh Ronaldo ambil charger phone dia, tinggal kat rumah aku semalam.
Charger. Dia tak pakai phone lah.
Burung.
Kimak. Bapak downplay joke aku.
Okay, nak tanya Ili lah.
Ya saya.
You mesti akan tengok game Malaysia bola. Mesti kan?
Esok I cover game JDT lawan Kelantan.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay,
Predictions?
dah berapa lama? JDT menang kot.
Ya, obvious.
Menang tu wajib. Scoreline tu berapa?
4-1.
6 tu.
4-1.
6-0 ke rasa.
Aku kasi Kelantan macam dia orang dah baca doa. So
Tapi Kelantan dulu power tau kalau kau tengok bola lah.
dulu.
Tapi kenapa? Okay, I nak tanya you. Malaysia punya. But I pun tak tengok sangat tau. I don't know why. Because dulu I pun tiap-tiap kali akan tengok Malaysia punya game. Tapi sekarang macam tak tahulah kurang ke apa. Adakah you rasa sekarang diorang punya gameplay dah improve? Berdasarkan apa you tengok?
Cakap game Malaysia ni game team pasukan
Pasukan
Harimau Malaya kita ataupun the local
okay,
club?
bukan local club, bukan Harimau Malaya. Harimau Malaya kita masuk lepas ni. Faham?
Okay,
Faham. Say
dia
no more.
macam improvement tu I think is always there. Cuma I rasa masih one dimensional.
Faham.
And kalau you nak tengok a proper club playing proper football in every single half, which ada 2 half je.
Betul.
JDT je.
JDT saja kan?
Sebab kadang-kadang macam banyak perkara yang boleh dipersoalkan. To be honest, like kalau nak cakap sekarang kan, Liga Super orang panggil big top clubs lah.
Betul.
You can say Selangor, Sabah, Kedah, Terengganu and JDT. JDT obviously up there. And then like okay, the next best 4 yang boleh compete kononnya. Tapi banyak perkara yang masih dipersoalkan. Like kadang-kadang minit ke-60 tiba-tiba the biggest player atau the key player dikeluarkan atas sebab apa? Tak tahu.
Faham.
So banyak perkara macam tu yang kalau boleh I tak nak delve further into sebab bahaya.
Faham.
Tapi because of this kind of weird substitutions yang kalau kita yang tengok Premier League week in week out, you tak nampak this kind unless it's too obvious because of tactical ataupun injury. Dua perkara yang you tak boleh nak proses dalam bola sepak Malaysia. To be honest. So because of this, I tak tahu nak jawab soalan you macam mana.
So it's what? It's kind of like macam
nak
playing
tengok proper football game, you tengok JDT team.
Faham.
That's all I can say.
Adakah sebabkan diorang punya stadium best sangat? Ataupun diorang punya management dekat JDT ni terlalu bagus?
Aku rasa it's passion, right?
It's passion. Passion has to be there, and also a very good management yang makes good footballing decision. Dari segi management, dari segi I mean the resources are there. You put the resources to good use and everything else. Benda tu kena wajib sebab bagi I kalau benda tu pun you tak boleh nak ambil sebagai a very efficient case study untuk you manage your own club besides JDT obviously. Tak payah cakap pasal benda lain lah. Right. Kalau macam sekarang I rasa yesterday atau last 2 days Zam Saham, the owner of Kelantan FC, cakap dia hanya akan bayar gaji penuh players kalau menang perlawanan.
Yes. I baru baca.
It's a fundamental breach in an employment contract.
Oh, that's
So
sad.
dia jadi
Like-
freestyler lah.
Dia tahan like 50%, betul?
Okay, nak cakap pasal freestyling kan. Zam tu betul-betul freestyling bila dia manage club dia. Asal boleh bro.
God
Asal
damn.
boleh. Oh, aku memang kena bayar.
Damn, shots fired. You nak kita cut this clip?
Kita cut clip
Kita
ni,
buang this
kita
part,
post. Bukan buang, kita simpan, kita post.
Kita post.
Itu memang legend lah.
Kan, I pun baru baca semalam like dia akan tahan like 50% punya
The
gaji.
level
that's
of
not fair.
disrespect. So I pernah intern dengan PFAM, Professional Footballers Association
Guys,
Malaysia.
saya nak pergi toilet.
Sila.
Bila
Okay.
you jangan fikir pasal Zam tau.
Dia memang freestyler.
God damn.
So yeah, masa intern dengan PFAM, so we had to deal. So PFAM beroperasi sebagai like this one entity, like they fight for footballers, right? So kalau gaji tak bayar or
Betul.
anything else, so dia akan jadi orang tengah di antara kelab dan FAM. Kalau ada benda-benda yang perlu direportkan ke FAM untuk FAM take action kepada kelab itu, PFM akan jadi itulah. So I was an intern with the legal department, so I saw that side where club tak nak bayar gaji players, and we had players, dude, you guys, diorang datang training every single day.
Betul.
Ada keluarga yang nak dibagi makan sampai kena quit halfway, and then nak kena cari like ladang, nak kena explore ke
Betul.
anything else,
Part-time
like
job.
jadi fisherman.
Yep.
And then kita football fans, kita tak tahu benda-benda ni berlaku.
Betul.
Bila diorang tak nak report ke, contoh diorang tak nak report ke centralized training untuk Harimau Malaya, you kutuk kata tak nak berbakti untuk negara and everything else. But at the end of the day, player ni semua nak kena makan bro. Bukan nak cakap faktor tu,
Betul.
diorang guna faktor tu untuk diorang tak nak report, but sometimes you don't know what goes behind the door, you know. So it's really sad. I rasa macam it's good to see like orang tengah marah gila kat social media sekarang dengan how the Kelantan FC owner bagi that kind of statement. You disrespect the players. It doesn't make sense lah. Itu I tak tahu dia guna thought process apa. I would like to have him on this podcast just to, have a conversation. Like I would like to understand you better, you know.
Betul.
Tapi itulah. But yeah, so like dekat Astro, macam my show, macam actually mostly I cover international football. EPL and bila we have the seasonal macam competition macam World Cup, Euros tu semua kita orang akan buat like every single day. Tapi at the same time sekarang MSL, Malaysian Super League is back with Astro. So kita orang the football talents we are rotated. So ada certain games kita orang akan cover. Kita ambil turn lah. So my turn is tomorrow. It's JDT against Kelantan. I dah buat banyak game JDT season ni. Cuak memang cuak, tapi I enjoy lah, because at least you get to enjoy good quality local football.
Faham.
Watching. Tapi it's really sad to see how the opponent nak counter, like nothing they can do.
Damn.
I don't know.
I don't think that's even like a motivation tool, saying that you will cut their salaries to half if they don't win.
How
Right.
can you see that as a motivation?
No,
when
that's
you,
why I say it's not right. Yeah.
Right, you want to be passive aggressive. It doesn't make sense, because performance di atas padang, like scoreline, bukan itu. That's not supposed to be the indicator to your performance. You punya performance is like how good you function as a team player, right? Benda tu, because bila cakap pasal footballer, dia bukannya nak buat macam corporate stuff.
Betul.
Yes, exactly.
Like scoreline, it's part of sports, you know.
Betul.
Like there are days that you win, there are days that you lose. Tapi macam mana you define growth? Macam mana you define that there's an improvement in terms of you play? Itu semua kan berbalik kepada your head coach or your conditioning coach who work with you and everything else. How can you put everything on the scoreline itself? Merepek gila.
It's kind of like macam the results, you know, are the results of the game.
Yes.
But their efforts and everything that they've been through should not be undermined.
Exactly. And you paid them for their service, for them to be present every single. That's the thing that they say yes to.
Give them a bonus if they win. That's so much better.
And that is a norm in their contract. So kalau macam ada assist, you dapat bonus. Ada goal, you dapat bonus and everything else. Kalau you dapat injury pun, club akan let's say bayar 100%. The next 3 months. Kalau you still cannot improve, then maybe you akan cut. But like that, itu bergantung kepada persetujuan kedua belah pihak kan. So kita dah boleh nampak lah the biggest freestyler in football industry. Zim, you're the second one.
Is this like why banyak orang macam tak kasih orang punya, like parents tak kasih orang punya children pursue football? It's because of these kind of deals, these kind of things.
I agree. I've seen
lagi-lagi Chinese dengan Indian.
Right.
We don't have that a lot kan.
Sebab orang tahu.
Sekarang siapa yang ada pun kalau orang Chinese pun diorang because they're mixed and they're not based in Malaysia.
Betul.
Kita dibawa masuk kan. So it's really sad lah.
Banyak borak dengan uncle-uncle kan tengah training kan. Dulu anak I main tapi sekarang I tak bagi. Sebab benda-benda macam ni
Faham.
Benda-benda macam ni.
Kalau you nak tanya I, if I can be honest, even my dad didn't agree that I wanted to pursue a career in football or sports industry. Because I mean, he sent me to law school. I got called to Malaysian bar and everything else. Like, why would you want to do this? Tapi I rasa it took a while. And I think what I do dengan Astro, at least macam I don't have to deal with this kind of politics.
Faham.
So
You
at
just
least I get
talk
to
about the
focus.
politics.
I get to focus on that side. And I rasa it's an obligation. I rasa it's a responsibility for me to take and like, okay, be objective in work that you do.
Faham.
Tak payah deal dengan all these kind of things, but understand that you are part of these things, you know. So it's just how you deal with it. So maknanya contoh macam sekarang I kena buat local football show kan, like macam orang akan kata, oh you cannot say certain things, tak boleh, a bit too controversial. Like we have this talent briefing, tak boleh ada line yang tak boleh nak cross lah. But also I feel like my obligation and my responsibility is to deliver a very good comprehensive football discussion for the audience.
Betul.
So I rasa audience deserve that, right? As long as I tak ada bad intention nak menjatuhkan reputasi certain pihak ke everything else, jaga line you lah. So I take it that way, but it's still a very dangerous zone to be in lah. Sebab orang boleh petik viral and then like take things out of context apa you cakap and boom, you're the bad person. Tapi and I get that a lot, bukan dari segi viral tapi dari segi orang bantai kat DM. But to me macam berbalik kepada apa yang Zim sebut tadi lah, bila you ikhlas in whatever you do, you akan respect the work that you do, you know. So I think that guarantees me inner peace lah in a way.
That's true.
Faham.
Betul.
Damn.
Much more important.
Damn deep, right? This
Deep.
conversation. Let me just drink something. So
Very nice.
Yeah. But no, I think it's very true juga. Macam if you cut down these kind of pays in the sports industry, tak ramai orang akan pergi. Tak ramai orang akan pursue. Macam for example, if you're competing with like badminton, and a lot more people are driven into badminton because they see the success. They see the payroll and how it goes and everything and structure. Basketball is also quite okay. Basketball is not our national sport here. Tapi if you see these Chinese people or these Chinese pro leagues, they have like a proper structure of how they are paid and everything and stuff like that.
And even that is controversial. Even badminton right now is controversial.
Yeah, that's also true lah.
So it's just how you control it.
So are you
badminton
saying
is so
like,
controversial. I thought like the CEO or the president of the BAM baru
really
release dia punya baru bagi tahu intention dia untuk retire.
Oh really?
And Hana Yo wanted to meet her after SEA Games. Yeah.
Oh,
It's crazy.
God
It's crazy.
damn.
Badminton is the one sport that I paling takut nak deal with because they have the biggest fan base in Malaysia.
Betul.
You can't say anything wrong. You could be taken down just like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I love badminton.
tiba-tiba. So yeah, but I think it's interesting in terms of like I rasa the growth of the badminton supporters in Malaysia is very strong, but it comes with this kind of perks lah.
Betul.
Dia akan macam obsessed dengan their figures, everything, and kita yang sports presenter ni kadang-kadang like we have to criticize objectively pun tak boleh.
Betul.
Akan dah sampai lah like it's really sad. I think like my colleagues ada dapat ugut bunuh and stuff and everything else. Yeah, and he reported. Yeah. I would just say that I don't care. Like people want to say them over dramatic or anything. A threat is a threat, right? So you can see how obsessed people can be.
Damn.
God
Tak
damn.
tahu pun.
Yeah, I didn't know this.
Ingat dah habis kalah-kalah.
Itu time kita lah. Dah habis maghrib kalah.
Kalah,
Walaupun
tak
menang 5-0 still the last goal that matters.
Ya.
Betul. Tengok SEA Games. Esok cuti tak? Esok cuti tak Ling Chow Tak, okay. God damn.
Yeah, so this is the reality that I rasa nobody really wants to talk about. Ataupun bila diorang bercakap, diorang akan selalu kena.
So, but it seems like, from what I'm hearing, is like every sport dia punya industry has some shady deal behind it or something just horribly wrong going behind it.
When there are humans, there are always shady businesses.
Yeah, but I thought like
It's just how you control.
that shit, man.
yeah.
You just have to minimize it.
Of course.
I think,
Yeah.
right? That's the best thing we could do. Understand that politics would always be around.
Of
Pretty
course.
sure, like Zim, like you see that happening in terms of, I don't know, like selections or in terms of
Sponsor
like funding
ke?
allocations.
Yes.
Yes. Now this one tak ada potential. This one itu politics lah kita panggil. You have to be smart. Nak tak nak awak nak survive politics, awak kena main juga game tu.
Ya, aku nak tanya Zim, kau punya kau rasa masa kau cari duit tu memang tak ada ke orang datang nak sponsor ataupun
Ada, tapi
ataupun sponsor memilih sebabkan kau Melayu ke?
dia
Mana tahu kan?
dia ada yang nak bagi, ada yang nak tolong, tapi ada yang marah juga macam masa Twitter kan yang kau tolong retweet apa semua pun dia kata kau ni kerja lah, takkan minta sponsor kan.
Oh damn.
Tapi benda tu macam tak payah ada talent lah kat Malaysia ni. Faham tak? So
Faham.
talent kerja dia training je lah. Yang cari duit tu sepatutnya bukan talent. Bila dia nak training kalau dia cari duit?
Saya setuju.
Faham tak?
Betul.
So benda tu keliru. Macam sekarang kan, kalau orang cakap Zim buat persatuan, okey je buat persatuan, tapi sepatutnya bukan aku lah.
Ya betul.
Sepatutnya ada orang lah, aku nak training lagi.
Betul.
Macam mana aku nak training, aku nak buat ni. Okay, let's say aku training, lepas tu aku cari duit, okay dapat. Tapi lepas tu aku kalah. Sebab apa kalah? Pasal tak cukup training, sibuk cari duit. Bila kalah dia tak nak support dah.
Faham. Betul juga.
So,
Ke kat Malaysia memang tak ada.
ada tapi kena jalan yang leceh lah. Kena buat persatuan.
Ada kipas lah.
Kita yes.
Oh damn.
Tapi kalau Chinese sebenarnya dia buat benda ni okey je. Pada orang sangat okey. Dia buat tun je. Dia kalau Chinese lah, aku perasan dia suka buat persatuan.
Faham.
Sebab dia tahu fun besar. Melayu masalah dia suka independent. Dia suka sendiri. Macam mana pun dia macam tak nak aku sama dengan ni.
Faham.
Benda tu tak elok sebenarnya. Ya. So benda tu yang susah nak dapat sebab kita kena satu. So aku ada salah juga. Aku tak buat persatuan. Bla bla. Tapi sepatutnya kena ada orang lain lah yang settlekan benda tu. Faham tak?
Faham.
Bukan sebab aku tak nak buat. Boleh je buat. Salah aku juga tak buat.
But you cannot do everything.
Ya, tapi kalau ada orang tolong settlekan Zim, aku dah siapkan benda ni. Okey nah, kau bawa budak kau berapa kan?
Alhamdulillah. Ya, faham.
Semua nak buat semua kan.
Betul.
So macam tu lah. Cari duit freestyle ni susah juga. First pun member aku yang support banyak. Lepas tu buat show, buat street show. Macam tu je lah. Nak dapat fun daripada orang tu susah. Tapi lama-lama orang luar panggil, dia yang bayar lah sekarang.
Dia nak cari orang yang actually nak cari fund atau sponsor ni, orang yang percaya kebolehan ataupun like sejauh mana potensi ni. So dia nak tengok macam okay, if I do this, apa yang kita dapat in return. It's the same thing lah. It's the same thing about football industry, like club. Come on, we're talking about KL City contoh at one point dah tak ada padang nak training. You're talking about a professional football club yang tak ada padang training. Team I pun ada padang lah. Kita jumpa lah padang tu. Tak apalah tak even pun. At least we can call it that's my field. You know, every Saturday pukul 3 I ada kat situ. KL City tak ada babe. Tapi nak main dalam Malaysian Super League. You're talking about sponsor yang hanya ada bila dia menang. Tiba-tiba macam that one
Kan
yang
dia orang
boleh
menang kan.
kalahkan JDT kat final and they got the qualification spot, right? Oh, masa tu like tumbuh macam cendawan, right? But then right now, so I understand lah that frustration tu benda tu datang.
Would you say like macam a lot of people or macam investors kat Malaysia kan are not really much of believers? They are kind of like this mentality, prove it and then I fund it to you.
I agree, but it doesn't. That logic they have to understand. That logic cannot apply to industry like sports, arts, entertainment yang involved dengan a bunch of talents. Because when it comes to talents, it has to be properly nurtured, you know, and that level, and you cannot be just like a business that very much simplistic minded. Letak 50,000 next month dapat.
Show me the product works and then how to.
It's a ecosystem, and this guarantees a happy country. you know, and like macam tak adalah kita jadi macam robot, and you can see it. That's why patut orang macam pelik. Oh, like generation burnout and everything else. So you talk about the burnout, tapi you don't talk about the factors. So I rasa it's the same thing. Like macam, to be honest, this might be a bit sensitive. Macam I came from that legal circle, so all my friends we graduated sama-sama, and then go through privilege, get called to the bar, and then diorang kerja kat legal department of company or law firms, but a lot of them after a couple of years they eventually leave that behind. Kan I memang cannot see myself, tapi I am a bit sensitive enough to try not to talk about the work that I do now dengan diorang, sebab I know it hurts them in a way or another, you know, because macam untuk some of them they cannot find a way out. Ini je yang aku boleh buat, faham? For like the rest of us, okay, ada benda lain yang kita nak try explore, because you cannot stay like that. And so talking about burnout, talking about benda tu semua back and forth lah. It has to be, we don't really have healthy relationships among believers in this different kind of industry. All the attention and everything else goes to normal industry lah, like all the professional ones, the science tech. But that's why I thought pentingnya, benda ni akan link tiba-tiba kan. Pentingnya untuk keluar mengundi. nak tak nak berbalik to that point lah. You can say it's petty, you can say you don't want to have anything to do with politics, but you cannot complain about anything else in your life.
Betul.
How do we get here? I like it.
No, it's all, you know, like how we talk about Messi and Ronaldo, and then we talk about philosophies in life. Everything is interlinked tau with each other. You guys just have to make that conversation deep.
Betul.
That's what we do though. Nice.
Okay, nak tanya lah. Okay, you tengok tak women's punya bola?
Local or international?
Local.
Yeah, I participate in the first Selangor Women's League for their first ever season. Went against Intan Seras punya team in the semi-final. We lost penalty shootout 7-6. I'm not embarrassed about it at all.
Tapi I tahu Intan Seras punya team macam power. Tapi sebab I selalu
banyak team yang macam power.
I selalu tengok dekat TikTok lah and all kan. And I rasa kita punya team dekat Malaysia ni untuk women sangat-sangat berbakat.
Yes.
And power gila.
I agree.
Power lah. You enjoy you tengok bola daripada you tengok lelaki punya bola untuk I lah.
Agree.
And you rasa macam mana diorang punya bayaran dekat sana?
What? Bayaran?
What a
Kau tak ada bayaran?
topic.
What bayaran?
Semua cerita pasal
Macam
bayaran.
nak cerita ni Zim? Okay, bila cakap bayaran ni apa maksud you?
Maksud I diorang punya like
Allowance?
ya?
Dia boleh masuk bersamamu tau.
Babe.
I mean like I thought sponsor macam lebih kurang je.
Sponsor lebih
pun
kurang,
kena
you know
goal dulu
what?
baru dapat duit.
Okay, faham.
Okay, like I mean I cannot talk about all teams,
Okay.
tapi I boleh cakap generally ada team yang proaktif dari segi mencari sponsor, so they do have partners. Kalau I boleh bagi contoh, FC SWAT is one of the social teams out there. They have the women's team and they have the guys team as well. They have like proper sustainable sponsors, yang maknanya tak perlu cover 100%, but at least macam bayaran padangnya lebih murah, ataupun kadang-kadang tak payah bayar padang. Dan jersey-nya benda tu semua. Okay, kita cakap benda basic.
Okay.
You want to play in a league, you need to pay for jerseys.
Betul.
You need to pay for padang match day fee kan. Walaupun you main dalam liga, sebab liga tu sendiri bukan ada sponsor banyak pun. So certain team diorang ambil langkah proaktif dengan okay, at least players datang turun main untuk team ni tak payah bayar. That is the biggest honour out there. Tapi ada certain team yang lebih besar sponsornya adalah allowance setiap bulan, training and everything else, and then bila diorang menang they would get more. Tu ada juga, cuma tak banyak. Kalau let's say kalau I kata dalam 10 team perempuan, mungkin ada 1-2 je.
1-2 dibayar.
1-2 tak ada allowance, lagi 2 yang second tu bukan ada allowance tapi jersey semua tak payah bayar. Macam tu. The rest, everything else is out of our pocket, man. Kita orang cuma nak main. But also berbalik kepada apa you sebut tadi, how talented our women footballers are in Malaysia. We have a pool of talented players dalam kategori umur yang berbeza-beza, but they've been playing together juga. I think we have the new presence of our women's national team punya head coach. Played such a big role juga. Lebih nampak refreshing line up bila yang sekarang call up pergi SEA Games kan. I think kalau tak silap I lah, diorang kalah 1-0 either dengan Philippines atau Vietnam. Maybe dengan Philippines dia kalah 3-0, dengan Vietnam dia kalah 1-0. But these are the 2 teams that qualified to World Cup.
Damn.
I'm going to tell you like orang selalu kata compare lah dari segi resources. Vietnam dengan Philippines, they might not have the best resources as compared to Malaysia contohnya, tapi dari segi planning they're like way out there. Like I think, I'm not sure either Vietnam or Philippines. I think it's Philippines. Philippines punya women's team have been based in the States just for their players to be trained there. Selepas couple of years. Goalnya hanya satu, untuk melayakkan ke Piala Dunia. Kerana dari segi numbers, sesungguhnya women's team have the higher chance to qualify ourselves to World Cup as compared to boys. So why are we not allocating our fund, energy, attention, sponsors, everything on that? No, we're still talking about these boys. We're still talking about, I don't know, macam tas namanya Asian Cup ni pun semalam undi, and kita
group apa?
Kita group dengan South Korea.
Damn.
Which is okay because the last time we won.
Betul.
But also it's a tough group because we have Jordan as well.
Bahrain.
Dengan Jordan lah, tak silap I. Dari segi Piala Asia pun dah macam tu kan. So I rasa kau nak tanya I, bakat tu ada tapi digunakan secara baik atau tidak. But I would like to believe we are on our way there. Attention start picking up and everything else. Cuma harapnya sekarang they're in good hands and they're gonna be in better hands lah. Kita kena support lah. So dia tak boleh compare bila you tengok game perempuan main dengan game lelaki main. Obviously boys are generally more technically better in their kind of in their technical skills and everything else. Tapi bila cakap pasal perempuan ni, you tak boleh ada mentality yang sama. You kena just support, just let the girls play. They're gonna improve. Just let them play. The very fact you floodgate, you tutup that floodgate, macam tak payah main, duduk kat dapur. I buat World Cup, my first 2 weeks dekat Astro Euro 2020, my first game, it was France against Denmark, round of 16 Euro. So that game was at 3-4 a.m. So I had to do the coverage and talking about pre-match analysis, halftime and post-match analysis. Comments kat YouTube bukan cakap pasal the kind of things that we talk about the game. Bukannya comments tu bukan cakap pasal how can France lost in that penalty shootout against Denmark. France kalah kot round of 16, Denmark yang proceed kan.
Betul.
They're not talking about that. They're talking about, Ellie, you buat apa kat sini pukul 5 pagi cakap pasal bola, baliklah buat breakfast. First thing first, it wasn't even Ramadan. You nak balik masak sahur untuk family. But you know that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like the first positive step that you have to take, you have to look at, if there's a girl who wants to talk about football and she's allowed to talk about football on the screen, let her talk.
Betul.
Then everything else akan pick up lah along the way.
Yeah.
So benda tu dah. So I rasa macam it's very very encouraging to see there's a lot of positive support towards our women's local football scene. A lot to improve, yes. But then nak cakap saya improve, boys punya football pun gaji pun bayar bila menang perlawanan saja. So let's just focus lah. So I rasa macam the more positive support our women's footballers going to get, the better the scene will be. That's how I see.
Dia cuma yang sedihnya bila talent tu kan masa muda tak disupport. Tahu-tahu dia dah tua tau. Itu benda yang paling macam kau dah buang benda tu sedih.
Rugi tu.
Ya tu.
Kan? Sebab masa dia pasal masa sekarang ni. Tak support dia habis lah.
Sebab tempo aktif untuk athlete and everything else when it comes to talent is very fragile kan.
So masa dia tengah peak tu tolong lah.
Faham.
Sedih
Tapi nak tanya kan, kalau korang rasa sepatutnya tempat mana yang patut, siapa yang patut menolong ni actually? Like kerajaan ke? Like satu badan ni ke?
A company
kerajaan
ke?
lah kot masa kita undi dia.
Okay, kalau you tanya I, jawapan ni pun tak boleh satu dimensi.
Okay, faham.
It can start with kerajaan mengambil langkah proaktif dengan, I don't know, you lay out the general structure untuk macam mana you nak sports scene in Malaysia to pick up. But also at the same time, we cannot dismiss any kind of effort yang datang daripada social community yang nak try nurture the talents in their area. Nampak perempuan main bola, come lah main dengan my football boys, and then eventually you link that girl somewhere to a bigger club and everything else. So usahanya datang dari pelbagai lapisan masyarakat. It's not supposed to be mainly focused on the government, although they have to do it as well. Tapi seiring dengan setiap lapisan masyarakat. That's how I see it, to be honest. You nampak all these social footballers yang dapat promoted themselves to a higher rank ataupun main dalam liga-liga lebih tinggi kat Malaysia. It all started from social football. That's why macam I appreciate initiative like you know, like social community kita yang always buat mixed footballs and everything. Benda tu je you macam buka, the girls macam, I can play. You allow me to play with boys. You guys do this every week. eventually like she will get better. What if she wants to have a proper future? Then she will do something about it.
Betul.
Ataupun she would tell other girls, hey, you can play football too, and boom 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 boom, it's like that.
Yeah.
To be honest, I rasa macam itu satu langkah yang sangat positif lah.
Yes. Aku pun nak try main kat Enfield.
Oh, faham?
Yeah.
Tapi nak
And
beli boot lagi.
Kau nak main apa? Main tiap balloon?
No. Bola lah.
you tak main bola ke game?
I stopped after I got dislocated. Yeah, my knee pernah dislocate, and then after that I was
Everyone
just slow
dislocates their kney every now and then,
No,
but you don't want to
down.
fix
Every
it
now
and play
then.
again.
No, I fixed it, but then macam ya, at this point of age macam.
What?
macam
How old
tu.
are you?
I'm 26.
Oh my god.
Budak-budak
Yeah.
lagi lah. Aku
I'm
hebat
26. No, I know. It's just that, macam mana? It's just that at this point, day and age where none of my friends are asking kalau diorang ajak pergi. Last time aku main was like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so tak
Okay.
adalah lama sangat tinggal
Okay,
lah.
okay,
I main,
still.
kita main belajar kat
But
Johor,
man,
I
you're-
president kot.
You're 26. How old are you?
29.
8.
Yes.
You are?
Guys, I am the
Kakak.
oldest in the room.
What the fuck? Hello, Kak?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay, never mind. We never asked a lady her age.
No, I'm good. I am
okay.
very proud of my age. I'm turning 30-year-old this year. And I feel, kalau you tanya I think I am at my fittest.
Nice.
Out of
Best.
all my years in life.
Oh, that's
Sebab
good.
I dah main sukan daripada dulu. Like you won't believe, but like my first team sports is basketball.
Oh, okay.
So yes,
Damn.
so always the shortest one in basketball team is always the point guard.
Yes, betul.
So I played basketball and then I pick up football. Now I play flag football. But early last year, I baru faham betapa pentingnya physiotherapy.
Oh, faham?
Di
Yeah.
mana bila you main,
Yep.
you kena ada recovery
Mm-hmm.
and then you get to play. at
Bila
your-
you start buat fisio tu? Umur berapa?
Last year I baru cakap.
Oh, sorry.
29,
So
you bayangkan?
sebelum tu sakit tak main?
So bayangkan so I played basketball for my university, for UiTM. So that was that you already went through all this kind of macam centralized training yang proper kan. Kita cakap proper team training. Tak pernah langsung I diajar perlu atau pentingnya recovery process. So started playing at school like what 14-15 tu dah competitive league. So since 14-15 sampai all the way 29-year-old, bila I main Selangor Women's League, I realised that I got cramp easier. So I macam it doesn't make sense, right? Because susah dapat cramp, tapi because like intensity tu tinggi yang you kena main dengan players yang I play against like players of all these level like Steffi, Intan, and all these players my national and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, I got cramp every week. And then one of the Selangor punya staff like, hey, do you wanna try our treatment dekat Red Giants? Selangor punya football club ada buat service untuk physio and it's open to public.
How much is it?
We're talking about price now.
Yeah,
Like,
how much?
'cause
Because anyone is
It
interested.
can start from it depends on your assessment injury, but it starts from 70 to 80 ringgit.
Oh, that's not bad. Highest it could
And
go.
they have a package
Okay.
because the machines that we use, I'm promoting you guys right now. So the machines that they use are the same machines that they use for the footballers. So basically, footballers and you pergi the same kind of service. They do have their separate physio team juga, but they use these machines as well lah. So I just sign up for the 10 sessions macam tu. I just try. And I realised that, oh my god, like these are the things that you need to do.
Banyak sakit tak dia check?
What do you
Ada
mean?
sakit-sakit apa ke yang dah lama?
Okay,
yang
masa
you tak perasan?
tu bila I dapat cramp because my left knee apparently has been overused because I'm a
You
left
punya-
footed.
Okay.
Yeah, so people make fun of me because they used to ask me macam, okay, you dominant kaki kanan kiri. Actually my answer would be I tak tahu sebab kaki kiri I lebih accurate dari segi dribbling, lagi dari segi passing range. So it's accurate passes. But this one is stronger in terms of rembat. Faham tak?
Oh damn.
Oh, faham.
You can control
Sounds
kiri,
just dumb, I think.
boleh rembat kuat kanan.
yeah.
Damn, dua-dua tu.
So
Yeah.
tapi I lebih ke kiri lah kot. Tapi kini lebih overuse lah. Dia banyak sakit lah. Betul lah.
Faham,
Sejak soalan you, apa purpose soalan you ni, tak apa.
No, maksudnya masa you check kan you tak pernah check kan?
Yeah.
So bila you check tu ada
Dia
tak
buat
sakit-sakit
full
yang macam
assessment.
oh you sebenarnya ada ni bla 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 sakit yang you tak tahu.
Okay, so everything else because okay, I tahu lah nak buat stretches after cool down
Oh, you
everything
buat lah.
semua.
Yeah.
Tapi yang paling masa tu paling obvious this thing my first session that physio kata I was 2 pushes away. Maknanya kalau orang tu push from getting MCL. Sebab dah overused and over twisted, it just
Oh
takes
my
another hit. So memerlukan lagi 2 hit je untuk I dapat MCL. That's when I realised I am going to focus on getting this left knee stronger lah. And that's when I realised, ever since that I tak pernah like.
Tapi bila you tahu tu you ada paranoid sikit tak bila main? ada macam jaga-jaga sikit je. Macam dah tahu kan, kalau tak tahu tak apa.
Oh betul juga.
Bila dah tahu tu
yes.
I rasa ni berbalik kepada insting lah. Kalau macam even before I pergi physio pun, bila I dah tahu macam I tak boleh go all out, I promise myself don't go 50-50. So bola 50-50 semua I tak pernah ambil.
Jangan ambil 50-50.
So I memang jenis yang macam, sebab I understand kita bukan professional footballer bro. Like
Betul,
ada service
tak worth
apa
it
semua. Tak worth it, yes. So macam kau ambil bola tu lah, I don't mind. But I'll just track you back lah. Lepas tu kan, but I takkan lah. Tapi lain dengan I nampak cara like all these other women footballers yang, for example, they have contract with their teams, kan, proper teams lah, MBSJ or anything. They would go all out, but it's because it's their life. It's their living, like that's how they play lah, kan. I tak boleh main macam diorang. So yeah, it's interesting lah, good experience. And I thought Selangor Women's League is definitely one of the efforts out there yang banyak membantu orang buka mata, sebab the way they run the league very proper. We have a player card, everything, and we have a photo shoot, video campaign. Like, so when celebrate, they would put up posters of us. That's really cool, man. You don't get that. They say that they don't even do that for the social men's team, men's league.
Betul.
I thought that's really fun.
Yeah.
Best.
Speaking of Zim punya tu apa ni, macam sedar tu kan. Like betul tu. Like after aku dah dislocate kaki kanan tu kan, aku very cautious. Kaki kanan aku cautious gila. Before nak rembat ambil bola tu kan. Tak apalah.
Macam mana kau tahu kaki kau sakit?
Aku tahu memang after aku dislocate kaki aku.
Oh, dislocate tu masa tu tengah main?
Tengah main bola time tu.
Orang tackle, orang parut.
No, I time tu keeper. Okay, dengan cerita ni sedih. Sakit.
Dia tak belajar. Ni keeper bro.
Sorry.
Jagi.
Okay, so ada time tu ada orang sepak bola corner tau. Okay, so dia corner lah. Lawa gila dia curve kan. Kau hajar budak ni kan. Saya pergi tangkap. Okay, tangkap. Kaki kanan.
Mic
dekat sorry. Sorry, lupa. Accepted. Okay, dah tangkap kan. Okay, kaki kanan land dulu. Tapi body aku twist tau. The moment aku land. So bila
macam
aku land,
Ibrahimovic tu. Macam Ibrahimovic yang dia injured, yang dia land je kan.
Kau langgar orang ke?
Tak langgar orang pun.
Just
Land kaki kanan, body aku twist, and then tahu-tahu aku jatuh on the floor. Aku kan, what the heck? Sakit gila. Aku menjerit non-stop. Kawan aku semua dah cepat bangun. Aku menjerit kat diorang. Panggil bapak aku sekarang, bodoh. Aku boleh rasa tulang aku kat sini tau.
Oh my god.
Terkeluar lah like that.
Terkeluar. And then so after that, pergi to the hospital. Diorang letak Buse painkiller. I waited for like 2 hours. Dia punya painkiller tu dah 6 gila dah. Aku dah rasa dah.
Faham.
Doctor push it back in. I was in a cast. Parents aku pergi vacation dah. Aku tak dapat ikut dah. Aku kena duduk kat rumah sebulan.
Let's go.
Betul. And then after that, dah settle everything. Took off the cast. Did physiotherapy for like a month plus. And then after that time tu 16-17 memang tak sentuh bola. Takut as fuck.
Faham.
And then bila masuk college kat Johor, I rasa macam there was nothing much to do at that time. So I macam nak try balik main bola kan. So I pergi beli like a knee guard. And then there were days I macam okay lah, confident lah, tak perlu knee guard ni. Okay, tanggal knee guard tu. And then ada hari tu tengah main, macam nak buat apa lah. Just nak pergi ke kanan, dia fake ke kiri je kan. And then tiba-tiba rasa dia terkeluar. Aku kan, okay. That's not normal.
Because it hasn't been activated for so long.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Pop, you put your knee in that.
Betul.
Oh my god.
So then after that I macam okay lah, kalau bila main bola just chill, memang kena knee guard. Tapi sekarang tak perlu dah. Sekarang aku rasa dah okay dah. Use my leg regularly.
Next week hari apa kita nak main?
Next week hari apa nak main? Okay, alright, faham.
I'm going to tell you the biggest difference I discovered ever since I faham betapa pentingnya. I can feel that my recovery is faster. So for example, I sprained my right ankle last Tuesday night during my training. I literally landed on the outside part of my ankle. So memang macam bangun macam man, but you know it's not bad because dia tak bengkak terus, tapi still you cannot sprint lah, because my training I need to sprint every single few seconds kan. So I macam tak apa, I rested out, but I balik make sure like you compress. If it's not, you kena tahu like different steps of recovery. Kalau dah bengkak gila memang kena ice right away. Tapi I tahu dia tak bengkak sangat, and then I can boleh tahan dia sakit, cuma I tak boleh rotate. Then I just have to compress, elevate, and make sure. And then tomorrow, the whole morning, I was at the gym, stretching, rotating, then masuk ice bath and everything else. Last night I sprinted for 3 hours in a row.
Damn.
It's okay. Like you can understand, once you get to know your body better, recovery process will be faster. And benda tu yang I rasa sampai bila-bila, walaupun baru tahu fisioterapi ni 29 tahun, I takkan dismiss the importance of this. And benda ni yang akan bawa sampai I tua.
I pun baru tahu tahun lepas. Dah
How did
jumpa
you?
Neymar apa semua kan.
Neymar aku bagi tahu.
Tak, lepas tu terfikir, ni kalau aku injured ni macam mana kan.
Betul.
Insurans pun lambat. Kan dah tua baru ambil. Sebab rasa macam, benda ni serius kan. Ni duit makan aku kan. Tak ada kaki macam mana.
Betul.
Tak kena benda tangan kan.
So betul lah, penting lah benda-benda macam tu. Kena tahulah.
It's not just recovery tau. Like, because this topic tengah macam like close to my heart. It's not just recovery. Recovery is like you give your body resting time.
Yep.
Tapi it depends like what kind of performance you nak achieve. So for example, like if you want, let's say, I don't know, kalau in your freestyle language, let's say you want to dribble things faster or stuff, it takes strength tau. Maknanya certain body parts kena lagi kuat. So benda tu semua part of the recovery. So it's recovery, conditioning and strengthening. So conditioning, you make sure your body is always well conditioned to do anything you want, any day. But strengthening, you boleh elevate you punya performance from this to this. So bila like kita faham, walaupun kita hanya setakat macam, for me I'm just a social athlete in that sense, but right now I'm preparing for a national team for the flag football. So to learn all these things, then you faham and you get to appreciate. For example, for my work, the footballers that I talk about, kenapa diorang injury, yang ni lama, yang ni kejap, yang ni everything else.
Faham.
Then you like look at their documentary, you see how they put so much time and so much effort. For example, if I could point out Van Dijk, like the amount of efforts that he put to make sure that he can speed up dia punya recovery process faster after ACL, after one season tak boleh main dengan Liverpool and all that. Even though kalau you tanya I, Van Dijk after ACL is not the same Van Dijk.
Betul.
But still, just for you to put in that position again, I rasa as a football fan, you will be able to appreciate players better.
Faham.
So benda tu bagi I mengubah kita punya mentality dari segi you're not gonna be too quick to criticize a player.
Betul. Sangat betul. Thank you. Dia cakap ke semua orang tu.
Aku the reason aku gelak because lawat Van Dijk tu, because aku tahu after
my
Liverpool
God.
menang dia season tu, dan Liverpool tak menang dah kan. Yo, kita tak ada Van Dijk, diam kau.
Tapi you ada all these players in Chelsea squad also, you guys can't do
Ya memang
anything.
kita noob shit. Kita dah cakap dah awal-awal. Kita semalam last week ada buat kenduri tu sebab kita menang game.
Kenduri
Kenduri.
Berbuka puasa. Yes. Faham. Betul lah.
Aku member aku text dia, kita finally menang something.
Yes. Aku ada tengok juga fans Chelsea, dia cakap macam time tu Arsenal menang lawan Chelsea. Dia cakap tak perlu nak bangga pun, kita orang memang shit.
Ya betul.
Fans Chelsea cakap kita orang memang shit. Tak perlu nak bangga pun, macam bodoh je diorang ni nak pergi bangga.
Betul.
Chelsea fans antara paling banyak bising dalam DM I. So diorang pun cakap benda tu jugalah. Tak nak bagi
Chelsea
sangat lah.
fans
Like
bukan
Chelsea
MU.
fans. MU fans tu for this season, I don't know why, for someone yang tengah kat tangga 12-13 macam paling banyak bising.
Faham?
Macam tu, I pun tak tahu kenapa, tapi tak apa.
I rasa diorang culture shock.
Tak pernah kat sini.
pernah kat
Diorang
situ.
macam bising, diorang macam like, tak payah kecoh sangat lah, Arsenal menang lawan Chelsea, kita orang memang tengah have a bad season. Yes, then don't talk about you guys being the Champions League winner. Because Champions League winner not supposed to play football like this.
Betul.
That's
I
all
tak
can
pernah cakap pun. I just cakap pasal Haaland je non-stop.
Oh my god, Haaland man.
Dia power tu.
Okay, so like now you see Messi and like Ronaldo in that bracket, right? Lepas tu dekat Premier League or European football right now, there's this one alien called Haaland. Zim, I just nak tahu lah, like macam apa you punya komen pasal Haaland ni? Apa yang you rasa? Benda ni spark
I rasa rambut dia pelik tu.
Weh, rambut dia
Betul lah.
Rambut dia cantik sangat dah.
Yeah.
memang literally model dekat shampoo
Yes.
punya brand kan. Tapi like seriously, like you tak terfikir ke ada orang boleh break record left and right macam Haaland right now?
Weh,
Betul.
jujur I tak tahu langsung tu. Nak jawab apa pun sebab
Kau
Haaland
tengok
tu.
tak? Kau tengok tak City main?
Tak, aku tak
Oh
tengok bola.
my God.
Bola tengok aku.
Faham.
Bola tengok aku.
Okay, but you know Haaland lah, right?
Tahu.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
like macam bila
Tapi I dengar
him as a
dia
player.
macam, dia umur berapa? 22.
22 I think,
Yes.
23.
Mbappe tua lagi. Mbappe lagi atas kan?
Mbappe tu
Muda lagi.
Mbappe tu 27.
24.
Cukup lah
Mbappe
dengan
tu-
teori yang Mbappe sentiasa muda.
Ah,
Guys,
24.
Dia dah 27 Mbappe.
I think like
24
Mbappe
lah. 24 sama I punya cousin. Yes, 24.
bersama
Betul
dengan cousin
ke?
you.
Tu saya ada ingat. Bagus.
Okay,
Bagus. Tak salah.
alright.
So dengar lah ada, siapa tadi?
Haaland.
Haaland.
Nice.
So dengar macam dia punya shoot, orang kata macam, aku kan macam selalu tanya orang, Messi ke siapa? So kalau diorang dua tak ada, siapa? So diorang selalu cakap Haaland je.
Zim, kau dah 2023 pun kau masih borak pasal Messi, aku tak tahu.
Sebab tak tengok langsung
Fair
tu.
point.
Faham.
Okay.
Tapi kau okay.
Terus.
But is that's the biggest superstar right
Yeah.
now. You
Yeah.
have to get to know him.
Haaland tu right
You
now.
tak tengok game dia, tengok cara dia buat highlight goal dia macam
Betul.
tu.
Yeah,
Balik
yeah. Dia
YouTube.
punya highlight goal very simple. Dia Mamat tu memang key dia positioning and just bulldozing.
Yeah.
Betul.
Apa
So
itu
dia-
punya strength.
Let's say kalau dia letak kat club lain, rasa dia boleh hidup juga.
That's a very interesting question. Boleh, tapi mungkin
Messi, kan?
progressnya lebih perlahan.
Kau semua kelab.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like to see Messi and Haaland line up.
Betul.
But I rasa macam yes boleh tapi maximize potential dia ataupun nak tengok progress dia mungkin lebih perlahan as how seeing Pep manage.
Betul.
Dia sekarang main kan macam dia bait je tu, macam orang tak nak pass bola pun dia kan, tapi dia lari dengan full passion. Orang nak macam babi Haaland ni.
Tapi dia langgar orang tak foul banyak. Dia langgar okey.
Body dia okey.
Body dia okey.
Dia jaga lah. Dia bukan careless kind.
Kau tengok betapa tingginya Mamat tu.
Lepas tu dia punya shooting semua
Meletup tu. Tapi aku rasa
dia ada power ke shoot dia? Aku rasa most of the goals touches je.
No.
Positioning
shoot
I mean when he gets the chance like
dia
he will like,
kuat tu, dia kuat.
Yeah,
Dia very strong. Dia rembat pun strong. Tapi aku rasa formula dia adalah mungkin KDB.
Formula. Ni sebab blue lock ke?
okay.
Tak. Aku rasa Kevin bagi kat bola kat dia semua je cantik.
Okay, so bila ada game di mana opponent tahu and they lock KDB instead. So bila you lock that supply line to Haaland can't get anything.
Betul.
And that's why Haaland right now is a very different player as how to awal-awal game bila City bawa dia masuk.
Yes, betul.
So one of the reasons kenapa Haaland said yes to joining City is because he wanted to be Pep's student obviously, and Pep kata I can make you a better player than you are right now.
Faham.
So Haaland thought that he could do everything, right? Goal poacher and stuff. But there are a lot of other things that he wants to improvise and he would only want to learn from Pep. So Pep cakap like in terms of sure I put you in the penalty box, you can do anything that other people can't really do. But your link up play, your off ball movement, where are you? Like are you contributing to the team in every other aspect of the game? And benda tu yang Pep I rasa sekarang dah tinggal 4 game lebih before EPL habis.
Dia punya ego kena makan.
The Haaland as a player that I saw him in the first game dia dengan City awal season sampai sekarang, oh my god, he doesn't need KDB anymore. He would explode if KDB is on the pitch, but he doesn't need KDB anymore.
Faham. Betul juga. Boleh jadi. Tapi masa Real, aku punya personal adalah aku tengok mungkin defense Real tak takut dengan Haaland. That's why Alaba asyik lock je Haaland. Sorry diorang tak nak bola.
Sorry. Tapi no, you kena faham.
Kalau
if I were to conclude, macam pentas Champions League is a bit different. It's, lagi-lagi dalam first leg, diorang akan main the most conservative kind of football. You want to see City explode, Etihad second leg. We'll see.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Let's go.
But it's Real Madrid, bro.
Betul
That's
doh.
magic. So basically kalau you tanya Real Madrid versus Manchester City, magicians versus tacticians.
Betul. Saya setuju.
We'll see.
Tolong tepuk tangan.
Interesting. United FA Cup final boleh pergi?
InsyaAllah. Kalau City baik hati kot.
Oh okay, I nak tanya you sebagai supporter Manchester United, sebab benda ni ada banyak conflicting theory Macam you cakap tadi, you as a Chelsea fan, you macam okay je dengan Chelsea however dia orang main. You dah faham lah dia memang tengah sorry kena guna perkataan sampah.
dia sampah gila babi.
Certain United fans dia orang okay dengan prospek City menang treble, FA Cup, EPL and Champions League.
Betul.
Certain United fans diorang tak okay, so diorang akan macam expect kalau Arsenal boleh cantas balik lah.
Betul.
Kan? Okay, so logiknya diorang kata tak, Ellie, you kena faham, kita orang tak kisah kalau City menang treble, walaupun benda tu something special for United fans to hold on to, because orang tak akan ingat bila City menang treble, orang hanya akan ingat treble tu first United. It's the same thing. Macam Invisible, I kalau boleh tak nak ada club yang dapat Invisible title.
Betul. 2004 betul.
Betul, tapi secara logik, okay, kalau ada club yang dapat pun it's fine, because at the end of the day orang akan ingat Invisible Arsenal.
Betul.
Macam mana orang ingat treble United. So you, which kind of supporter? You okay with City going for treble this season atau tidak?
I sebenarnya kadang-kadang untuk I personally, I akan ikut orang Usually satu season tu akan ada satu team yang akan datang kat aku macam MU bodoh and all. And tapi tahun ni Arsenal kat aku dia tak duduk diam doh.
Babe, 8 tahun babe kita orang kena maki.
Faham. Tapi sekarang ni macam dah tak ada apa-apa kan. Korang nombor 2 pun korang takkan
kita
dapat.
Okay, sebab kita orang Champions League, right? Because that was our first goal kan.
Faham, betul.
Cuma bila dah beratus-ratus hari top of the league tu susah sikit.
Sekarang tengah menyirap gila dengan fan Arsenal. So kalau City menang pun okay. Jangan Arsenal.
Faham?
Sebab diorang akan bongkak gila babi. Aku
Macam Liverpool lah, time dia menang after bertahun tak menang.
Sekarang kau tahu diam je tu.
Ya, diorang dah diam balik lah.
Tak cakap apa pun. Aku macam
but
bagus diorang ni.
you still faham Liverpool masih ada realistic chance untuk top 4.
Yes, betul. I
But
setuju.
you guys pun tak menang and diorang just one
MU
point
ni
kan.
pun salah satu bodoh dia. Aku sakit hati betul lah. Dia dah bagi.
Ini therapy system untuk dia.
Contoh lah, MU ni macam awet, macam dah bagi. Okay, you akan couple dengan I pada bulan ni. Okay, jom. In the end, friendzone je doh. Dia macam mampu kau lah. Bodoh. Dia macam bagi ayat-ayat manis kau akan menang nombor 3 mungkin.
Macam apa yang Arsenal rasa je.
Semua orang rasa benda tu and all. So aku macam mampus lah, nombor 5 pun 5 je lah.
Serius lah. One chance MU dengan Arsenal dapat main Champions League balik sama-sama.
Aduh, hai.
It's okay.
Tapi kalau boleh tak nak lah Liverpool potong tu je.
Faham, tapi realistic tau. That's all I can say.
Takut kan? Tiba dekat bawah tu.
Kan?
Mula-mula
Lama
dekat,
dia kejar.
Chelsea dalam phase healing.
Chelsea
Dia
bukan
macam-
dalam perbualan ni lah.
Kita dalam fasa healing. Setelah
Betul.
everyone tengah go out dating, kita macam aku nak self-reflect.
Tak, korang patut proud that you guys survive relegation zone. That's all.
Ya
I
doh.
don't even know how we fucking did it.
How long that you guys dapat 39 mata tu lama gila lah. You guys couldn't even get that. But it's okay.
Tak apalah.
No,
Tapi
okay,
banyak sangat lah player diorang beli. Diorang nak buat apa? Perkasam? Ayam goreng? Bagilah MU sikit ke?
But I'm gonna tell you like the moment Chelsea dapat the right kind of manager, that team is going to explode.
Betul.
Because
Saya setuju.
to be honest, dari segi talent, City probably is the most, I mean besides City, yes, Chelsea is probably the most talented squad right now. You guys have talents in every single, oh my god.
Yeah, but we suck right now. So
Thank you for Jorginho though, by the way.
Oh,
Love it.
welcome.
Love him.
Ya doh. Dia bagi Arsenal malah tups ya.
Welcome.
It's okay.
Aduh, hai. Thank you so much. Kita
Thank
pun dah
you.
sampai penghujung rancangan.
Exactly. Tapi
Kita dah hujung dah.
before kita macam betul-betul sampai hujung
Dah
lah.
hujung
Dah
dah.
hujung dah tu. Lama kat tu. Aku just nak last words from them lah to anything to the inspiring audience and pursue this kind of career. Zim, if you could say something to your younger self, and what would you say?
Konsisten dengan apa yang kita nak buat lah kan.
Faham.
Lepas tu ikhlas lah. Kena ikhlas dengan apa yang kita nak buat kan. Sebab kita ni senang hanyut. Contoh kita dah buat, kita nak main bola. Aku nak freestyle. Tiba bila freestyle datang follower ramai gila. So masa tu ujian datang. Kau nak jadi apa?
Faham. Betul.
Influencer lain datang, jom buat konten ni. Jom buat. Kau jadi, kau tak tahu nak buat apa.
Yes.
Jadi
Faham.
hanyut. So kena fokus apa yang kita nak buat. Fokus and jangan senang terpengaruh dengan benda-benda yang tak elok lah.
Faham.
So
Betul.
bagi aku just buat and then ingat balik kenapa kau start lah apa yang awal-awal dulu. Reason kenapa kau start.
Betul.
Itu sahaja.
Nice. Right.
love it.
For you, Ellie, what would you
It's
say?
such a genuine advice. I rasa to be honest, apa yang nak share pun mungkin sehaluan dengan apa yang Zim share. Banyak berbalik kepada niat and sense of obligation yang kita ada terhadap kerja yang kita buat. Sebab betul dalam this kind of industry, like all this kind of apa orang panggil pengaruh ni akan datang left and right. Macam Ellie, let's do something else. Ellie, you want to do that? I'm like, does it have anything to do with the work that I do? Benefit kepada diri sendiri atau tidak, ataupun benda tu hanya sekadar people are ready to exploit you left and right. I think you akan diletakkan dalam position. I think you probably Zim, you dah went through orang try nak gunakan you in any single way.
Boleh sila.
Tak, sebab apa, aku sebenarnya ramai juga blog orang.
Faham.
Influencer yang tiba-tiba dah blog kan. Tiba kena jumpa buat konten sekali. So,
Damn.
aku tak kisah kawan dengan dia, tapi just konten yang kau buat aku tak nak ada dalam aku punya live lah.
Betul.
Faham.
Faham.
Tapi as a
Hanya
friend
sekadar
kau nak
untuk
datang,
kerja, tak apalah.
okay. Tapi sebab kita hidangkan menu untuk next generation.
Betul.
So kalau next generation buat benda taik, you tak boleh marah.
Yes.
Pasal itu yang you bagi.
Betul. Jadi
So benda tu adalah benda yang berat.
Kau
Kau cakap aku buat konten macam ni untuk aku dapat duit makan. Tu short term. The long term, next generation akan ikut apa kau buat.
Yes, betul.
So kena bagi benda yang baik. So that benda tu akan datang lah. Mungkin anak kita buat benda yang baik.
Yes, betul.
Disebabkan kita dapat menu yang baik daripada older generation kan.
Yes, betul. Itu dah jadi tanggungjawab kita pun
Ya,
actually.
tanggungjawab.
Orang
Untuk
tak perasan.
yeah.
So ramai lah suruh aku buat konten macam ni. So, tak apalah blog itulah dulu kan. Tapi macam majal ke benda-benda kena jumpa kan. Tapi macam tak apa lah, diorang pun faham. Sebab aku stick, aku freestyle kan. Tiba bila ada follower, orang just cakap, oh dia ni Insta famous. Aku freestyler, bukan influencer, bukan.
Tapi famous kat Insta. So diorang pun tak salah.
Betul-betul. Tapi bukan intention I macam mana
Tentulah,
diorang
ya.
macam nak carikan. So
You want to be remembered as a freestyler, not a Insta
Betul.
famous person, right?
Yeah.
Insta famous tu was like a perk yang came along with it.
Betul.
sebab nak jadi famous senang.
Betul.
Rasa lah.
Setuju, buat benda bodoh jadi famous.
Easy, yes.
Yeah,
Sangat
I
senang.
remember masa during
Don't
World Cup.
Anyone here yang buat benda bodoh nak jadi famous kan, you fucking stop watching the podcast.
Tapi kalau macam Indonesia dia very natural tau dengan apa yang masa ada talent lain buat benda bodoh kan. So aku Nasir, let's say lah. Dia boleh je connect sekali buat lagu sekali. Tu aku tak faham macam mana. Macam mana dia boleh?
Dynamic culture diorang lain.
Macam mana very macam natural gila. Kau buat lagu apa-apa pun tiba-tiba macam kau rasa dua ni memang tak ngam.
You tahu tak nak, I rasa sebab diorang macam even diorang nak buat benda bodoh. Kalau lah kita nak interpretasikan sebagai benda tu sebagai benda bodoh. Tapi benda bodoh dia macam bukan harmless. Bukan benda yang menyakitkan hati. Contoh lagu Ambo Banjago tu kan. Benda tu best nak mampus kot. Like it's nothing harmless. But very different dengan kita nak buat benda bodoh. It has to be something offensive atau yang menyakitkan hati. Yang benda tu yang buat orang tak nak celebrate. It's very different dengan Indonesia punya talent celebrate.
And bagi aku Indonesia pun mungkin dia lihat something yang bagi aku lain sangat. Contoh dia music, ini karya, jom buat.
Karya.
Yes, because itu adalah karya.
Betul.
Because buruk macam mana pun aku nak buat macam ni and aku rasa itu adalah art aku. Mungkin.
Lepas tu macam orang ni macam kau buat konten merapu contoh aku pun konten yang okey. Aku rasa diorang macam kita buat je lah kerja. Lepas tu balik dah tak contact dah.
Faham.
Macam tu je. Tapi aku tak ada benda tu. Aku kalau tak nak aku balik.
Tapi bagus lah untuk diri kau sebenarnya.
Tapi aku takut sebab ada orang kata aku sombong. Ada orang kata aku macam
Tak.
Macam
Dia macam ni, it's in a sense where kau tak letak kau punya periuk nasi on that one person.
Betul.
Yeah, that's it. And kalau kau rasa tak comfortable working with that person, kau tak comfortable working with that person.
And you
lah.
stay true to yourself
Yeah,
lah. Macam
exactly.
contoh masa World Cup dengan Euro akan banyak tau brand-brand yang akan macam Ellie, I need you to do something like for brand punya engagement. TikTok you gotta dance. I'm like I don't dance on TikTok. Thank you.
Exactly.
bayar
But
mahal.
you can like yes, you can pay me macam like if I want to say something or like bukanlah say something macam I make my own content. Tapi anything about World Cup then yes. Then I could think about like a whole conversation points nak cakap and benda tu semua engagement. Apa awak nak daripada content yang awak nak engagement kan? Then yes, I would relate to my audience sebab my audience hanya tengok bola.
Betul.
I wouldn't do anything else.
Kan?
Sure,
Yeah, exactly,
it's the
betul.
biggest appeal sebab contoh kalau I meletakkan US sebagai seorang perempuan, paling senang lah orang nak exploit kiri kanan. A girl talking about football, your audience are boys.
Betul.
Oh, you're gonna get stuff left and right. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
Awesome tu. But yeah, no Zim, like kalau mampus lah, kalau that person kau tak nak work with him, kau tak nak work with them though.
Betul.
Like it doesn't fucking care.
So, sebab aku pernah macam one time aku tengah peak kan. Lepas tu aku tak join banyak event. Orang panggil. Aku macam tak nak. Aku buat hal aku je. Sebab aku tak lepak dengan influencer kan. Contoh kan. Just lepak dengan kawan yang aku daripada kecil. So
Dia lepak dengan cousin you yang sama umur Mbappe tu.
Yes.
So benda tu orang rasa macam kau rugi doh kau tak collab dengan orang. Kau rugi doh kau tak buat ni. Aku macam aku pun tak tahu aku freestyle sampai level macam ni mana aku expect kan. So aku just dengan family, dengan kawan-kawan rapat aku cukup.
Betul.
So bekerja tu lain cerita kan.
Stay true.
Look, in the end of the day, bagi to me, you know, if that's something macam collab dengan that influencer is something that they would do, it is something they would do, not something you would do. You got here with your own method, and if you feel comfortable with your method still, and it's still providing results better than what you expect, then why? What's wrong with it? Sure, there's nothing wrong with change and apa semua tu, but change up to your comfort je.
Tapi kau rasa kalau konten-konten macam tu patut diberhentikan je atau diorang buatlah hal diorang, aku buat hal aku macam ni.
Yeah, aku
buat hal you.
buat hal je.
Because bagi I,
Tak
we
payah
have
suruh diorang
different
stop lah,
audience.
diorang buat je.
Yeah, we have different set of audience, and eventually akan sampai satu peringkat di mana kita punya these two audience can be merged into one, and apa yang kita buat tu boleh benefit kepada diorang. I would work with that person that I don't want to work with. Whatever that benefits the bigger communities, because kadang-kadang apa yang kita buat bukan untuk kita. Macam you kata, apa yang you buat you tinggalkan untuk orang lain, right? You don't want to do that. But if you do that, it benefits the bigger community. You know what? I'll do it. Sometimes it's not about you.
Betul.
Yeah.
Sometimes, betul?
Yeah.
A better example, I can give like a plainted on top of my head example. For example, you have a girlfriend. Then you nak work with this one guy, tapi this one guy pernah flirt kau dengan kau punya girlfriend. Tapi other than that, everything is clean. Like if you guys make a content, like the community would benefit way more from it. So then it comes to the point of the day, like mana
And when
kau
it
nak
comes
focus
to flirting, it's just a one-way traffic. Unless your girlfriend responded to that, then yes, maybe you.
Yeah, okay, betul. Yeah,
So-
then it becomes personal. So there's a lot of layers to these things. So in the end of the day, if you're not going to regret it in 5 years,
Betul.
then what the fuck
I rasa
cares?
this like podcast, this kind of discussion
Habis
paling
lagi ni, belum habis
comprehensive.
lagi.
Betul.
Jap.
Daripada politik.
Okay, I nak tanya Haris.
Oh, tak habis lagi. Okay, let's go.
Sila.
Okay, aku nak tanya, kau buat lagu cute kan? Kena gila-gila kan, ada orang kecam.
Betul.
Abang-abang semua kecam. So aku nak tahu respon kau.
Macam
Kau
ni lah.
ada rasa macam stres atau macam Fakir lah kan.
Dia mula-mula tu aku memang stres gila. Gila babi aku stres macam wish aku tak patut pun lah buat benda ni. Sebab aku anxiety and all. Aku tak suka orang cakap pasal aku and all. Aku down gila babi lah. Tapi last aku macam aku fikir macam aku buat benda ni actually untuk seorang je. Bukan untuk semua orang. Aku buat untuk wife aku kan. Tapi diorang tak boleh nak expect lah aku ni keluar sebagai seorang penyanyi ke apa. Macam tu lah. And aku tahu apa yang aku buat tu aku suka. And ia juga memberi ruang untuk aku. And aku rasa Tuhan bagi benda tu untuk kat aku kot. And aku patut bersyukur benda tu. And so aku letak tepi je yang tu semua. Aku letak tepi. And aku rasa aku buat. And ada juga orang dengar. Bukannya semua yang maki. Ada yang okey.
Ada je view banyak je.
Yes. So aku buat je lah untuk diorang. Kalau diorang tak suka tak apa.
Tapi effect lah komen orang tu dekat kau.
Effect sangat untuk aku. Pada awalnya sebab aku tak fikir macam tu kan. Tapi kalau aku fikir macam tu, tak ada masalah sebenarnya.
This world will be a boring place if everyone likes every single thing that we do.
Betul.
That's all I can say.
Sebab kan aku background budak-budak macam tu kan.
Faham.
Aku cakap apa tu. Okay, ada lah kawan-kawan macam Hassan Haris buat lagu cakap kenapa. So benda tu tak ada kena-mengena tu dengan kau kan. Sebab kita pun ada benda yang kita tak suka. Tapi bila aku tengok sekarang kau punya progress, aku cakap okay lah. Sebab kalau kau stop,
betul. Kalau
dia pun tak untung.
Sebab bagi aku contohnya kalau tak ada lagu cute tu, aku tak ada peluang untuk aku improve actually. And aku nampak lagu cute aku buat, okay, lama-lama aku dah tahu macam mana nak improve. And because aku tak rasa semua orang first lagu dia akan like betul-betul sedap untuk semua orang. Like gila babi. Macam Justin Bieber buat Baby pun kena kecam juga. Tapi tengok dia kat mana sekarang kan. Dia ada ruang untuk improve tau benda tu. So kepada siapa yang kecam-kecam dulu, tengoklah nanti.
Usually diorang kecam, usually bagi I selalu believe in this idea like kadang-kadang orang impose ataupun project diorang punya insecurity kepada orang lain.
Of course.
Diorang tahu diorang tak boleh buat benda tu and that's why diorang.
Tapi kalau diorang tahu, diorang boleh buat. They just don't.
Then they usually orang yang tahu yang diorang buat wouldn't kecam the same way.
Betul.
Because they understand and appreciate the journey yang orang buat untuk source out certain.
Orang yang condemn about art so many times are people who have never done it in their lives. Kau tengok orang yang paling bising memekak pasal movie ni tak best apa semua. Pernah direct anything ke? Pernah shoot anything ke? Tak pernah.
Tapi I also believe it's okay to have different opinions.
Betul.
Because
betul.
that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
Right? Bukan semua orang, kalau nak relate to myself, bukan semua orang suka perempuan cakap pasal bola. Why am I talking about this? Like they would always prefer a guy talks about football. Even though maybe apa yang dia cakap tu pun tak share the same kind of value. Tapi benda tu I ambil sebagai macam Zim kata, tanggungjawab lah. It's on me. At the end of the day, kita yang benefit. So I'll just take it as that.
Macam tadi diorang cakap aku sekarang aku dah buat lagu. Now aku tahu. So bila aku dengar lagu macam mana pun sekarang, aku appreciate. Aku takkan macam bodoh sial lagu ni. Bila kau dah buat, kau tahu tau. Because
betul.
buat lagu cute tu, yang orang kata senang tu, tak senang tu. Nak produce and all. So now, apa yang aku gain kat diri aku adalah aku dengar lagu, aku cari yang best. Bagus tu producer ni buat. Nice. Walaupun suara dia barai ke, lagu dia tak sedap ke, kau akan jumpa something macam, wah, hidup kau happy tu. Sebab kau tahu kau tak ada nak macam bodoh sial lagu ni. Kau akan cari, bagus tu. Bagus. Oh,
and
dia buat macam ni.
Haris kalau jadi penyanyi kan, dia different tau. Dia lain.
Betul.
Sebab kau punya ni sendiri dengan lagu Never Shout Never. Because memang ke sana. So susah nak dapat apa yang kau buat.
Faham. Thanks Dozim.
So aku just tanya benda-benda macam tu, nak tahu macam mana respon kau. Apa kau rasa.
Aku rasa macam mana pun aku just tukar benda tu ke arah baik. And
tapi dia memang effect kan.
Effect. Kalau aku biarkan, aku akan like stop. Memang aku stop. And sekarang pun aku tengah nak memulihkan diri di mana aku selalu kalau perform bagi talk ke apa, aku dengan stir kawan-kawan aku and all. Now masa lepas cute tu aku kena perform sorang-sorang atas stage.
Faham.
Aku macam shit ni aku tak boleh buat tu. Aku akan nervous, aku akan nangis, aku akan tak tidur malam.
Nangis, dia kuat nangis dulu.
Betul.
Dia kuat nangis.
I support, okay? Like, so you don't shame like all these. Diorang kata like guys tak boleh menangis.
No,
It's okay.
Kita tak shame dia.
It's a natural feeling.
Kita tak shame dia. Kita understand.
Kita akan nangis sama-sama.
Yes.
So lepas tu sampai sekarang lah aku macam memang, and disebabkan komen-komen tu membuatkan aku takut juga atas stage. Walaupun aku dah belajar vokal ke apa, tak semestinya aku akan datang, aku akan guna tahu apa yang aku belajar tu. Because aku takut gila, aku tak boleh nak fokus. Dah tak jadi dah apa yang aku belajar.
Sebab
Sebab
Orang
takut
judge.
atas stage.
fright.
Atas stage, okay.
And all. Macam-macam boleh jadi atas tu. Tak semestinya kau belajar lama pun. Lepas tu bila kau naik atas tu, kalau kau takut yang kau tak boleh kawal, kau akan hilang semua.
Betul.
Hilang semua gila.
This is one thing yang kau cakap affect all the negative comments kan. Here's one thing of course the negative comments will affect you, but for how long are they going to affect you? Macam first time kau baca tu memang kau cakap babi sial.
Apa kena-mengena sial?
Apa kaitan sial? Memang akan jatuh. Tapi there's this one great advice yang aku learn before. One, if you don't want the hateful words to get to you, you also don't get the compliments get to your head sangat. So let's say macam orang puja kau macam you're the best apa semua, when those get to your head, that means
Betul.
you're being validated by these comments tau. So the moment someone says something horrible juga, you're also giving them a chance to be absorbed in your head.
Betul.
Yeah.
Sebab itu problem influencer sekarang.
Yes.
Sebab dia rasa follower tu, pada aku dia sama dengan ego lah.
Yeah.
Kau lagi tinggi follower tu, sebab bila kau buat benda salah pun kau ada army kau sendiri yang cakap, okay bang, dia tak faham, buat je. So kadang-kadang kena pilih kat fans.
Betul.
Macam kau je boleh.
That's why I rasa langkah you untuk like merapatkan diri like macam you just make sure your circle tu family and close friend, benda tu sangat membantu lah. It's a support system because itu our biggest check and balance dalam kehidupan. Orang kat luar sana macam they see what they see and they like and they would say you. Just take that compliment macam okay, they orang appreciate your work. It's just that. Tapi when it comes to check and balance, I get my harshest comment from my support system at work. Like my friends wouldn't like no filter, like you know, you should have done this better and everything else. Take it and then just go again. And then bila orang kutuk-kutuk you macam faham, you datang dengan persepsi yang berbeza.
Macam aku rasa kalau orang kecam, tak payah reply, just buat je.
Just
Sebab lagi kau reply kadang-kadang macam lagi
Why you wasting time?
Lepas tu macam dia yang satu benda yang I tak minat, bila kita dah kena kecam, dia lagi bakar dia. Oh, kau kecam pasal kau tak dapat aku jumpa Neymar. Benda tu tak payah cakap.
Yeah, betul.
Sebab ramai orang buat macam tu sekarang. Oh, dia dengki pasal aku pakai kereta ni, kau orang mesti duduk rumah. Kadang-kadang dia lagi power siut daripada kau. So cara kita respon pun tunjuk kematangan juga.
Yes, betul.
Aku always puji orang balik tu. Kalau orang kecam aku puji orang balik. Thank you for the thoughtful comments. I will have a nice day.
Kecam follow.
Member tak member terus tak tahu nak reply apa.
Some of them like 1 or 2 days later dia akan DM, I'm so sorry I got a very bad day today.
Macam mana nak respon tu penting juga.
Yeah.
Sangat betul.
Kill them with kindness.
Yes.
Kalau
Selena
reply
Gomez.
dengan riak macam lagi benci lagi menyampah dah tak komen langsung lah.
Ini merupakan antara kata-kata terakhir yang paling panjang yang pernah experience.
Betul. Kau.
Zim just turning into a full.
No, but it was good. I think a lot of people needed to hear this.
Pasal bola je kan, aku hari-hari tengok bola.
Saya setuju.
Sorry tu Zim.
Tak apa doh.
Tak apa.
It's really nice. I just terfikir macam like every day you deal with football and every day I deal with football, tapi in our own different way.
Yeah, betul.
Like, it's really nice. That's nice.
Betul. Nice.
Aku dah boring lah pasal bola sebenarnya.
Faham. Dari kecil Zim.
Sebab aku suka art kan.
Betul.
So, bola ni aku punya kereta. Aku punya transportation.
Betul.
Untuk pergi satu tempat kan.
Kau tak teruskan kan kau punya art sebab dia boleh lukis and all.
Oh,
Dia
ya
pernah
ke?
lukis dekat dinding sekolah kau tahu.
Oh shit.
You lagi melukis atau lebih bermain dengan warna?
I tak suka warna.
Okay.
Macam I lukis,
Faham,
cikgu
aku benci
cakap.
warna ke?
Okay.
Benci warna.
Wait. So it's a
Cikgu Nizam
compliment.
cakap,
Cikgu Nizam.
Cikgu cakap, Zim, awak kalau colour ni boleh dapat A. Okay lah, final exam SPM. Tak colour ke? Sebab macam aku suka apa yang aku buat.
Okay, so you sketch Okay, I cakap dengan you, this is like a perfect like macam compliment to what I do. Sebab I love playing with colour. So I paint. I paint a lot. Tapi I tak reti sketch. So I just terus like pump colours and I just go out with it. So tapi kalau ada orang yang sketch illustrate, pas kat I boleh colourkan untuk you. Bukan pick up line.
Banyak black and white punya
I can add
lukisan.
colours to your life.
Banyak black and white punya lukisan untuk I.
Alright.
Pasal I punya lukis memang tak, I suka imagine, I suka berangan. So lukisan tu, tengah boring, start satu, habis satu kertas aku.
Power doh.
Doodle kan.
Power doh. Aku
So
tak
ada yang
tu.
cakap, Zim ni psychedelic punya lukisan.
Oh, ya.
Aku tak tahu.
Tapi semua aku kalau aku nak lukis aku kena tengok gambar tau. Macam Goku ke
Oh,
apa kan.
okay.
Aku impress gila orang yang macam okay dia lukis, dia tak payah tengok apa-apa pun. Macam tu dia jadi.
Betul. I setuju.
Pasal
Practice.
ayah aku dia kartunis.
Practice.
My dad dia kartunis.
Sina blood.
I see.
Lepas tu kakak aku fashion designer pun lukis juga.
Betul.
Atuk aku buat hot dekat masjid. Itu lagi power. Itu lagi power. Pergi masjid kan apa? Bulat khutbah.
Oh.
Dia tengok, dia tanya surah apa nak. Itu surah dia buat direct.
Oh
Tak payah
my
ukur-ukur lah.
Tak payah ukur.
Tak payah.
Oh
Dia
my
buat
goodness.
Damn,
Look
membernya
at this
commission
talent.
bill must be high.
salih dawam. Tapi
Beautiful.
problem dia sangat passion dengan art dia sampai kena game dengan orang, duit, buat macam ni. Tu lah problem dia.
Apa?
Yes.
Tapi orang talented memang selalu kena game.
Betul?
Faham.
Selalu.
Betul.
Yes.
Setuju?
Saya pun pernah, tapi kita sambung lah.
Kita
sambung.
Next time.
Next time. Thank you so much guys buat datang.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Tolong
Thank you so
datang
much.
lagi kalau kita terjemput.
Best
Yes.
though. I
Boleh,
macam
boleh.
tak expect apa-apa. Tapi macam serious best.
Yes, kita orang pun tak pernah expect apa-apa. Tapi
Yeah.
guys, kita orang selalu best. Thank you so much guys.
Betul. Ni Hazim was the first one yang bangun pergi tandas.
Yes, betul.
Sebenarnya 3 kali tau nak pergi tadi macam ni macam tak best.
Freestyle.
Freestyle.
Very sample. Thank you so much guys.
Alright.
Jumpa korang di
Ciao.
episode akan datang.
Ciao. What? Do that.
Mwah.
There we go. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time.